Are you streaming this on YouTube?
Yep.
Nice. And I also asked, we can use third-party apps like Profess or FaceCheck, anything that kind of just like helps record stuff.
I did not know. I just figured I was gonna be streaming everything anyway, so if there ever need to be video proof of anything, we got it covered.
I just got a notification that you started your stream.
Nice. We love to see it.
But yeah, so we do. So GG. So we need. Do we have Dobby added? No. Yeah. There you go. And then you could join now.
Yep. Oh man.
Oh, you're plat 4? God damn.
I'm not. No, that's TFT.
Yeah, it's TFT.
I'm trying to get back to Diamond. We'll eventually get there, but the meta right now has not been suiting me well for not playing on a consistent basis.
God, we're so much higher level than them.
Doesn't mean anything.
I know.
Yeah,
but...
beginning of season, it's so hard to tell. I will say, like, general levels, though. Our cumulative total. Hold up. Pull up a calculator. Jesus. Unless their final player is a level 1000, they cannot be potentially above us.
Well, the old people. They're like a younger generation, you know, playing the game.
What can I say? We're the old farts.
Is it bad that I've only played this for like a year?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I literally have. I played like 2 games back in season 9, but I really started at the end of season 10.
I think I started season 7. Like a week after Jin came out is when I started.
I started the week of the Varus rework.
Mm-hmm.
I started when they released Lease, I think.
All right, nice. We are missing their mid laner. Yeah, they don't have Bullet Club added into this yet.
That's fine. We still got some time.
Yeah.
In 20 minutes, they get -1 ban.
Don't forget, these are best of 2s as well.
Or is it best of 2 or best of 3?
Best of 2.
Huh? And that should be 1 game?
No, it's 2 games. They just do cumulative. Like, you don't win a series. Well, I guess you can go 1-1 in series or you win it, but you can't.
Yeah. It only matters for, like, the ending, like, group.
Okay.
Whatever the standings are for the group.
Okay.
I don't know why that was so hard for me to figure out and say, but dear God.
Do we play every team twice then?
Yes, we
2
do.
best of 2s with every team?
Yep.
That's cool.
Does every team have a squad A, squad B, or is it just that most of them will?
I don't think many will, actually. Most are probably going to have like a main starting 5 and a few backups, but that's about it.
Yep. Bigfoot 1, who's that?
Wait, today's Wednesday?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck? I work overnight, so I always get my days mixed up.
Is Bigfoot their sub?
He did not communicate to me any subs that they said.
Uh-oh.
Rat. Alright, just DM me. He said unlikely, but we may need a sub.
Are they aligned where their positions are at?
Uh,
'Cause
it would be. Oh, it's not even the guy. It's Xavier subbing for Bullet Club. Wait, who? Wait, hold up. Who's it? So Bullet Club was the one that was missing, right?
That's the
Hmm.
mid
Yeah.
lane.
the mid laner.
Okay, yeah. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so yeah, the guy's having IRL issues. He might not be able to make it in time. If so, they're gonna have a guy named Xavier filling in. He's on their OPGG list apparently.
Well, this could throw everything out of whack.
We could just be all fucked up because of this one thing.
Is Xavier? How do you spell it?
It is, or is that XIAVIA?
XIVI.
Level 214.
It's not level 1,000.
Nope, not a level 1000. We're clear.
No, this throws everything out of whack. He plays Tryndamere.
In the mid lane?
I don't know, but it's Tryndamere, and I hate Tryndamere.
No, there is no
Mid
delay,
lane, so.
Moochie.
Wait, I'm not getting
It's a gold thing. I don't
XIAVI.
give enough of a shit to have a delay on this.
Yes, XIAVIA.
Looks like Anivia.
Nivea, LeBlanc, and
Jill.
Tryndamere.
Sounds like a mid laner,
I hate Tryndamere.
which is what they were missing, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And
Honestly, though, Syndra might be just good against the Tryndamere.
yeah, that's fine.
A bit ish.
I mean, I too can play Swain mid.
That's true. Yeah.
But what if we just took that Swain ban and we just banned Tryndamere? Because Tryndamere is a bitch. And we shouldn't have to play against him.
Xavier hasn't played for more than a month,
Well,
unless they've been playing PvE and we just don't know.
he still plays Tryndamere, and I don't like that.
Yeah, but he's kind of.
Oh, he also plays Tryndamere with Gale Force.
The only way to play him.
Also,
The only true way to play him.
yes, it is mid lane because
Mm-hmm.
been playing with as mid lane with them.
The Rat House is mid or Xavier?
Rat House is support. Xavier
Okay.
would be mid.
Yeah, Xavier's mid.
Somebody just want to say something real quick? Okay. You guys are muted on stream now, which is good. At least during draft. I want to turn on the low budget LCS stream as well. I mean, whenever we start, no, but like for now, you can. How's it going, Paul? Yeah, I noticed that. No, I do not. I mean, they're not supposed to be watching anyways, but even if they do, it's like, it's a gold league. If you give that much of a shit, whatever. Oh yeah, you're fine. I have comms for everybody but myself muted right now on stream, so like people cannot hear everybody else for the time being. If I say whenever draft actually comes, I'm probably going to mute myself as well. But Marked is in the chat. That's who that is. Couldn't figure it out. Heads up, already told this Dave. But we may need something. Xavier, Bull Club doesn't show up. Yep, figured so. So I'm curious, have any of you ever played in a rec league before? Is this your first time? Nice. Nice. What city did you play for? Nice. I wanted. Damn, they were halfway there to the 1,000 levels they needed. It's in the chat. Oh shit! Here, I'll copy it then. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna come in for the hot take on that. I vehemently disagree. I love the look of it. Well, okay, hang on. That will be like, I get that criticism now, but when challenges and titles come in, it's gonna look incredible. But for now, I do get it. Like, it's small for no. It appears to be small for no reason. I have a feeling they might bring that back in some capacity. Just make it like a smaller version within like the main lobby itself. Is that a client problem or a you problem? I can't tell. Oh, low budget LCS is live. Silver low-key looks nice, though. Silver's the one that I think you look at compared to last season. It actually has a little bit of a shine to it, which I like. Okay. Stream is live. They're good to go. Okay, let me swap this to League and Game and pull up the draft. Okay. Let me mute myself in here, and then I'll do first ban. There it is. Was waiting for that.
Don't forget, Top, you're the one banning.
No, I'm not.
Nah, it's Turtle.
Yes, I know I'm banning.
You still got the link for picks, or do you need me to type it out?
Oh no, I got it. I'm still in the thing.
Gotcha.
I got dual monitor, so I know. Flex my dual monitor.
I have 4 monitors. Haha.
Oh, get cucked.
What the fuck?
And I use it for work.
Dave was about to say he had 3.
I get good old 4. I use them for work primarily, but I have them all on my gaming PC.
I currently have 2. Or I have 2, but I currently am using 1.
And don't forget, you can just pick your own champions.
Mm-hmm.
Here, you don't have to
Yep.
worry about swapping.
I don't want to get counterpicked though.
Pick me, Brom. Pick me, Brom.
Dude, look, now they're gonna counterpick Malphite. See?
Bro. Damn.
Rune
That's
check
rough.
and Rune and Summoner check, by the way.
Yes.
That's
I'm gonna go more tanky, not because you guys got the damage, so
Yeah.
there's no need for me to.
Electrocute. Who goes electrocute?
Bro, I'm a hover, I'm a hover Vayne.
You dick.
What if by chance I were just to ban somebody other than the ban list? You know, like obviously not someone that
Get
we
mad.
are playing, but
Ban off their Morgana.
Ban Morgana. We decided we didn't actually want to play Morgana.
I'm sure that would go over swimmingly well.
See if I care.
Ah, the nerves are coming back. I love it. I miss loading into a game and having a little bit of a sweat. Freaking love it.
Let us hunt those who have fallen to darkness.
I'm playing Brom. We didn't want to Brom jungle.
Oh, I could bomb jungle. I've done it before. Bring it on.
2A, 3 AP, 2 AD.
What color
So,
skin are you going bot lane?
Do
I have chromas at the wazoo. What
Pick
do you
a
have?
Pick a color. Any color, doesn't matter.
Well, I'm currently running red and blue.
Red and blue, that's fine with me. FPX it is.
dude, Obsidian Dragon set. That'll go great.
I don't have red. No.
I've got red and black. But that's about it.
I have
So armor magic resist might be good. For rune wise. Onto life, unflinching. Biscuit.
Wait, they're so AP heavy.
A little bit. Just kill Misfortune. Or build MR and then kill Misfortune. And we'll be fine.
Oh, I'm going head in for
It's
that.
Halo Blades Nautilus, by the way.
Oh,
But it keeps
Pleasant.
Okay, I could.
held as we're like
Just so you know,
Oh,
I am
that'd be-
starting. I'm gonna start a Doran Shield.
Okay, I'll deal with it afterwards.
Don't shield?
Yeah,
Got it.
I'm not taking any chances when it comes to this lane. I'll start shield.
Not ring?
We'll CS, and that's it. Our goal is
Okay.
to survive.
Hey, me too.
You know, if we don't die, we get kills and we end the game. We win.
that's
Holy
wonderful. I didn't
shit,
know
Who
that.
would have known?
Bruh. Ways to get to Challenger.
Well, I'm glad we're all Mastery 7 on our champions, though.
Oh, definitely.
A little bit of the flex. Still surprised they.
Are we running a 5-point?
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say so.
Okay, making sure.
I would watch for their invade though.
Yeah, they
Especially with-
have good
They have
invade.
great.
Great invade.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah.
Mm. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Let's get it, boys. Let's go. There it
There
is.
they are.
Evil lurks around every corner.
Oh.
You'll be fine, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, they waste a ward.
It's not a waste. Did you destroy it?
No, but they don't at least if it's a. I think it was Morgana ward, so they at least don't have one for bot lane.
You might want to go blue side. They might do a late invade. I've seen that's popular.
Mm. We're
Nope,
fine.
they're-
They're all top.
Nautilus
Yep.
top side.
I think he's not still starting blue though.
Is he?
Not with top side.
He
No,
was, but he
Malphite-
never
no.
crossed over.
Yeah, Malphite went top side with Nautilus, but Nautilus went back down.
Okay.
Thanks.
On wings of night. The shadows are
Wait, can we get level 2?
Jumper shield.
I don't really. Doesn't really matter.
I hear the innocent cry.
Yo, 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 chill, baby boy.
Do you have a proc for the cannon?
I'm gonna just let it smell a little bit. Okay. A hit.
Beware.
That's warded.
Thought I would be clear of that.
The dark should fear me. First blood.
Good
Okay,
dive.
you're
good
an
dive.
animal.
Nice.
Evil lurks around every
She flashed too, right?
Is not top bot side.
Not's mid right now.
Mid. Okay. They have this warded bush.
Good kill. Good kill.
Good job, thank
Want
you.
them pushing till here.
on wings of night.
I'm worried about Nautilus. Not that push.
Nice.
You have a ward for that?
The shadows
Yeah, I can.
fear.
Okay.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Might be able to engage if Morg misses Q. Yep. It's fine. Low mana health.
Yep. CS wise, doing
I
fine. That's all that
smell
matters.
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
They will be purified.
Oh, we might be able to get a fight going.
Good kill. Good job.
One auto, man. Good job.
We could do this too. He's top side.
Yeah, top side. Let's push this out.
Yeah, push it out.
Oh my god, I suck.
I release them from their pain.
No, throw away.
There we go. And I'm sitting on 1950, so we're good.
700. But nice, nice. She only bought a Noon Quiver and Ward.
Evil lurks around.
I think this is really good locket game.
Oh yeah. If she misses a Q now, we have the items to kill. Nice.
Yeah, just run from that knot. I don't know if that's worth. But good
Yeah,
job on
since
the
he's
kill top.
He flashed.
In the
Okay.
1800.
I'm coming back bot. I'm gonna have ult.
We won't. We
We
might.
should be, we should be
We won't.
fine.
They might have it warded though, so watch for that.
I do have one.
Oh, nice. I don't have anything for that.
I accept her ult.
ally has been slain.
I'm gonna stay this side. Do you have heal? Oh,
No,
no.
I do not. Time to just run.
Yeah.
Do you need blue mid?
The shadows
I could take it, but I don't really need it.
I'll get it low and you can just take it.
Okay.
I took their blue, so I already got the gold from what I needed.
I'm gonna let this crash.
Malphite just warded top side.
Okay, I'm back. You're good.
Syndra's missing.
Let me know when you have ult. We can definitely go in. I have everything.
10 seconds.
10 seconds? Okay.
Once she throws out her Q and misses, then we're good. Never mind. Before she can hit.
I bring swift death.
Probably, yeah, just focus, Misfortune. Let's get you that double buff.
I'm coming.
They have this warded. I don't know where, Nautilus is.
Beware.
I don't
I'm gonna do.
think
do
he's
Rift.
top side.
Yeah, let's get vision before we go in. On Nautilus.
I pass judgment.
They have this control warded.
Nuts there. Incoming.
Yeah, so.
I fucked
That's
that
not
up.
my fault, though. pin myself in that corner.
We might be able to still go in on her. I still have exhaust.
Okay. Malphite got me, but at least he didn't get to you guys.
Nice.
Messed up my shield as well.
That was not all dead. We're back.
All is laid bare.
34 seconds on dragon.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
3 minutes we get unleashed teleport, or a little under 2 minutes, over 2 minutes we get unleashed teleport. So I'm gonna keep teleport in case they can make plays bot.
I'm just gonna back off on that. I could reset, get some good stuff.
This is we can easily double kill this if you want to try it.
I don't have ult, but I'm down to still try.
Watch for Syndra walking down. Nautilus might be there.
Syndra's coming down.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
Nautilus still missing.
I watched her the whole time.
I don't know what they're trying to go for here.
Syndra's probably still there, so just care.
Nautilus spot.
Oh, Nautilus here too. Yeah.
Syndra TP'd.
We fight them now.
Oh, we can. We have ults.
We have ults, I have flash.
I'm waiting on you.
Okay. Yeah, I just back off. Just give him the first drag
I need to ward that
or second
push.
drag.
We got first one, so it still stalls over time. Why is there a fruit fly?
They have
4 bot,
Rift.
4 bot. And Rift.
Yeah.
4 bot with Rift.
Why? That's on me. I thought I could flash that and I didn't have it up. Nice flash. Okay, no objectives on the map for another 4 minutes.
Well, we got Rift in 2.5.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that, no important objectives.
Rift just lost the tower. How's that not important?
I was trying to cover for a mistake, but you know,
It's alright.
you could completely blow that cover.
It's alright. We'll be fine.
I'm pushing up to get some vision. Okay, we can rotate mid.
Evil lurks around every corner.
Tiger, if you go in on Morgana.
That's fine.
Never mind.
He does have vision here.
In the dark, all is laid bare.
Watch out, Malphite's missing. Oh, he's back.
I pass.
Oh, you get it? Yeah. I just finished my quest.
Nice.
On wings of night.
That was my fault.
Nah, you're good. That was everything on their ultimates down, which is good.
Does she have flash?
Oh,
You should.
MF.
no, she flashed out of my cage in that bot lane fight.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I remember. Yeah, yeah.
I hear the beast.
Malphite's gone.
It might be at Rift.
Yeah, he went down towards Rift. I'm here to check it.
They will be purified.
Alright, I'm gonna take it back. A minute till drag. We should be able to fight this. We're in a good spot with items.
Yep, they're
On
gone.
it.
We don't want to
Oh,
fight
can
this,
Or,
do we?
yeah.
I can rotate up if we want to take it.
No,
got
because
angle?
We can fight them. Have ult. As long as I don't
Go.
get CC'd.
do you want to go? I'll ult him.
Yo, you go.
Syndra's TPing in. Okay. As long as you guys don't bunch up.
That's fine. No, back up, back up, back up.
I know, I'm going top lane for lifesteal.
Yeah, I don't want to give her another kill.
I think you would have got it, but yeah, my bad.
10 seconds on.
Alright, you're a rat. I should have followed since I was higher health. But we can get this top lane turret.
I was gonna say, we gotta get this
Yep.
for not bot lane. That drag is theirs. Nice setup there on that fight.
Alright, I'm gonna back so I can be able to TP. I should have full item, full boots, and half another item.
Yeah, just give it that drag.
Me being, I didn't even have ult up, so. Here, I'll go bot if we want to switch lanes. Then try to get this tower.
There's gonna be 3 mid.
Evil lurks around every
I'll go mid now in case we want to look for a fight. After I push this bot wave.
You have TP? Yeah.
Yeah, I've
I
got
have ward
TP.
for you. Nuts.
She flashed.
Wait, was that a flash?
MF
Hey,
flashed.
watch out, Cinder's top. Do we have someone to go top, or do I need TP up there?
You should be able to just walk up there.
Well, I'm all the way down here.
I'm gonna push
Right,
Rift
and,
mid.
Vigar, sorry. I thought you were Vigar talking.
Watch
Not
out.
coming in.
TP in, I'm coming.
Fuck am I getting ulted for?
Syndra mine.
Those two are off. It's just us. It's just us. It's just us.
Syndra.
Just back off right now.
Yeah, good try.
Can't do much over where you're at.
Yeah.
Syndra had a good TP.
Your turret has been destroyed.
I have to go even further, man.
Enemy killing spree.
All right.
Alright. We gotta get some vision up. Our map is dark.
Yeah.
I smell black magic.
Yeah, those fights we just gotta keep an eye out for Syndra. Avoid the Malphite ult. We're good.
Beware.
I'm gonna do my best just to stick after I've used my ult to stick on Syndra and MF, so they have to back up.
The dark should fear me.
They've got vision, pixel bush.
Gotcha.
Evil lurks around.
Two mid, no eyes on jungler. Ward there.
Oh, seriously, stupid cuddle bug.
I pass judgment.
Christ, Malphite has 264 armor.
50 seconds till drag. We should really get this because next would be sold point for them.
Yeah.
We just gotta keep vision up around it.
On wings of night.
Well, if you've got sweeper up, there's vision in here, and then there's vision in pixel bush.
Yep. Here.
Yep, here, and then we go down to the bottom wave.
I'll push out mid while you guys do that. Morgana's just warded there.
Naught's top. We could just try to do this.
We rush it
Yeah,
down
it's too
as soon as it
tough.
spawns.
Dude, that's such horseshit. Why is he
We keep an
top?
eye on MF because we don't know where she is.
They're right there.
I could just ult over the wall.
MF was mid lane.
No, they're all top.
Oh shit, they rotate top.
It's a free Drake for you guys, but we're gonna lose top tower and
Okay, I think I can back to go help with top and mid.
We're on mid.
Don't chase it so we can back.
Knott's alt is down. Did they get 2 towers off that?
Yeah, and they make it inhib.
Just back. Just keep backing.
Gotcha.
And then they just get away for free.
Yeah.
There's another vision here if you've got.
The dark should fear me.
Do we have Vayne here? No. We
No.
should back.
I gotta go a long way.
Enemy double kill.
Dude, she always has flash up for me. I can't stand it.
In the dark. As lead.
Alright, I'll go top lane to take care of that wave. Baron is up, so we gotta keep vision up mid and top.
On wings of night.
Did you get that slow XP?
Are to be feared.
Oh, watch out, they're coming towards
yeah,
you.
they're coming for you guys.
I hear the innocent cry out.
Knots mid. So 3, 4 bot.
I'm coming down. I'm coming to mid if you can trap him.
I smell black meat. Your turret has been destroyed.
I'll stay down here
Nice.
for soon.
Ulti. Watch out for the ulti.
That's his flash.
Someone go get top.
I'll be able to get top. Can we do anything with this pick or just clear?
I think
I
we're
was
just on
clear.
clear mode.
Yeah.
The dark
Malphite and Syndra are both bot.
evil lurks around you.
After this wave, I think I'll have enough for full third item.
Jake's up in a minute 15.
Cleansing blood with silver.
I'm gonna push out this last one.
Alright, they have a control on Drake.
Mm-hmm.
In the dark.
Alright, I'm back and grab item and then I'll be over.
Oh,
That's fine. Just get out.
We have to give it now.
we might.
Let's get mid-wave push. If we can find an angle from top down, then great.
You can pick. You gotta
Yeah,
have.
fight this.
And switch to Syndra.
Oh, I can't go to him.
You have slain an enemy.
Nice.
There we go.
Shut down.
Nice one.
Ace.
I have a Knight's Vow for you.
Perfect.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oof.
It's not building any AP.
I mean, the later that we go into this, the better. Because we've got Vayne and Veigar.
Careful.
Yeah, I wouldn't chase that any further. Oh. Coming top.
Shadows are to be feared.
Push out top lane.
I hear the innocent cry.
We have to keep this up, Baron. We don't want to give them free positioning on it.
Okay, they seem to be all traveling together. So if you see one of them, assume that there's going to be more.
Ally has been slain.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're gonna go for Baron.
It's so hard for me to get wards without getting picked. I'm gonna get.
Oh shit!
Behind us,
I have
behind
to
us.
force the fight. Malphite doesn't have R.
Yeah, my fight. No R.
But we don't dive into that, do we?
No, I think. Did we give?
Unless they go in on us. It's a flash. Be helpful if I can see it.
I'll R in if we want to go.
I'm ready to go.
Let's do it.
Good shit. Yeah. Yeah, we win that. Hard. Push to mid.
All right, sweet, sweet. That is.
We can
Turn
push
the
both mid
fucking
and
dick.
top.
Yeah, I'm going top. I got top.
Yeah.
Nice. There
Good
we
fight,
go.
Good fight.
So we
Fight,
can take the
fight.
4v5s. We just have to be confident with it.
It's just the alt
We have
positioning
to,
too.
It's the C. It's
You're
their
gonna have to.
CC.
Yeah.
If their
Those
CC
two
doesn't
are
land, then we
like
can
main
definitely
prio.
I think you guys can go another turret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we get inhib?
Probably. In hit and bounce.
I'm fine.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
leave
just
it
get
up.
the hell out. All right, get top turret 2. I just run all the way back and back.
2 minutes for drag, and
Yep.
we would really like that one.
Yeah, we gotta get control words up too. Normal words and control words. Let's see. I'm gonna get Abyssal Mask, so that way you guys are doing more damage. I'm gonna reduce their magic resistance.
Yeah, I'm getting force of nature.
I'm gonna try to get level 16 before it spawns.
Yeah, save sums and stuff. Alts.
I got a stopwatch as well in case they decide to dive onto me.
All right, we're level 16.
Yep. Mid wave should be able to push on its own. I'll try and help bot wave.
No
Yeah,
shit.
just dip.
Yep.
I just get CC'd.
Did he
for
use
the whole fight
not
duration.
used all right?
That
That looked like
not
all-
used
okay.
ult. That is all who used ult.
Beware.
I wouldn't even try to get rid of that word.
I'm just staring at it. intently.
We get bot wave pushed. Mid wave will push on its own. Here goes 4.
Fuck
Fighting
on
them
my
in
war,
jungle
bitch.
might not be the best idea.
Evil lurks around every corner.
Alright, bot wave's gonna be pushed. We'll have an angle here.
If knock goes on me, I'm going in.
Yeah.
In the dark, all is
I was like, we have 5 now.
Yeah. I have exhaust.
Should we go from behind? No, we don't have time.
Wait, shred the dragon?
MF dead. Come on, Cinder. Cinder dead.
Trying to live as long as I can. Dear God.
I got MF. Holy shit, we're all fucking dead.
We got the drag at least, I guess.
I have a CC for 20 years.
Nice.
Nice. Do you just live through them? Nah.
No,
Maybe.
they're tanky.
You have W up.
Holy shit!
Fighting, man.
Holy shit, I wasted so much time for our super minions. Holy fuck.
Oh, let's go.
Holy
Let's
shit.
go.
We're go-
Jesus.
Oh my god. Holy
Should
Christ.
have just start TPing to the
Oh
third
my
base.
god.
I didn't
Dude.
even see that.
I just wasted so much time.
That's fine.
That
We
was
get
like,
bot
that was
lane
like
prio.
15, 20 seconds of just...
others are to be
Yeah, I was CC'd for 6 seconds. That fight.
Yeah, same here.
Dear
Yeah, I don't-
Lord.
Fucking Christ.
I did not like that fight. Not at all.
Alright, Baron's up in a minute.
I'm one
need-
item
Yeah,
off.
we need to get words on it. Let's.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
I'm on my
stone
way
plate. I'm I'm gonna go stone point. So.
I
Holy shit.
just don't touch that ward. Just let them not have vision.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get enough.
Yeah, just
Not good.
All three are there. I'm on my way. If they try to go in again.
Nah, this should be fine.
You already swept this, right?
Yep.
yeah, I did.
Hang on, they got mid lane.
Watch out. No, yeah, don't go back down this way. Don't. I wouldn't go up there. Yeah.
Do you think I could back?
Wow.
It's gonna be risky.
I'll list there.
Can we get that?
Malphite's
Malphite's
chasing
trying to
you.
chase me out.
Fucking out the way. I got top lane here.
Oops.
Oh wait, no.
I'm gonna reset, go mid.
Ward here.
MF does have GA.
So they've got two.
Okay.
Alright.
Yep. Vayne?
Going back top. Oh, here not. Oh fuck. Never mind.
Oh, they're pushed up far. Jesus.
Really far. I have exhaust right now.
If you get engaged, go for it. Just call it out.
Yep.
No, I don't. I want to make it a good. Her root. Her bind's down. Hold on.
We need to take Misfortune out for her GA.
Yep.
Their bind's down again. Syndra's out of the fight. Syndra's out of the fight.
Just keep on you.
Syndra's no ult. Syndra no ult. Syndra no ult. Good kill.
nice.
Good kill. Good kill. Good kill.
Drag up in a minute. We'll all be up there to fight. And if
Bro, I get CC for so long.
Do 51% tenacity. Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Holy shit, damage!
Yeah, her
Yeah,
damage
she
is
is.
insane right now.
Wait, are they
Especially with
down? Why are they not
Collector.
ending? Or maybe they can end.
I don't think they can.
I can't, but this is up and I'm gonna run straight to it.
I was gonna say. Should be able to get there before they try anything dumb.
Their team is up before us, so if we do get there, I think we just rush it.
Yep.
The shadows are to be feared.
No. You're fine.
I do have TP, so I can come in at the end of the fight.
TP.
Yeah, Syndra TP, yep.
We have to watch base too. I think I'm just gonna go in to seal it. I don't want
Yeah. Don't go in.
Alright, time to run back. How much stuff did they use?
She used ult,
Who?
a Malphite ult.
Muff it up.
You're gonna go engage. Do it.
That's
I'm coming.
that's good.
Yeah, back off, back off, back off, back off, back off. I got flash, so I can flash E on them.
Just careful, because if they die, they just come back as the reanimated peoples. Careful.
Here, go clear bot wave. You got better wave clear than me.
You mean? Yeah.
I honestly don't care. Both of you do.
I release them.
Are they on Baron?
I don't know.
We're
I'm trying
gonna
to make sure.
check. They probably are. There's no reason for them not to. Actually, they don't have smite, but yeah.
Yeah, it's done.
so.
Try and get red buff if we can.
Evil lurks around every corner.
We just need a really good team fight.
Yep. One team fight and this game's over.
Yeah.
It's up there too. Down there.
I can probably also solo Misfortune at this point.
Yeah, Vagar, if you could just like pop Syndra, that'd be perfect.
They're all
Because
bots.
then we can focus.
3, 4 bot.
Wait, do we have an
Did
angle
really?
on this at all?
Oh shit. Fuck.
I don't see one.
She's kind of hard for me to get to.
Oh my god, oh my god, take this, take this, take this.
I can't fight. I'm too low.
Wait, keep chasing this out.
Hold on. Give me a second.
That's my GA.
Ginger's dead.
Yeah,
Alright,
watch
let's
resurrect.
Alright,
Go mid.
someone,
End.
yes, someone go bot to
Go mid,
stop
no,
that.
just go straight mid and end. We got 50 seconds. We should be able to get it, right?
Yeah, you guys can.
Do you think you have the turret damage? I could just tank turret.
Oh yeah, I got more than enough turret damage. Just get this minion
I'll
wave
push up
pushing
the
and we'll go.
wave. Yeah.
I need to
We've
light
got
swap
MF
it.
spawning in 5.
Okay.
It's a 3v2.
Just go start smacking the inhib. I have ulti up and I have flash, so depending on who comes, I can just try to melt them.
Well, you guys got 20 seconds to put in work, so.
Yeah.
No,
I got 3
15.
seconds. I got 3 seconds. I'm gonna alter in.
20 seconds.
Go. Alright, I'll keep him off.
Focus.
You go, you go, you go,
Focus,
go, go.
focus.
There we
Good
go.
shit,
Nice.
good shit.
Good
Let's go.
job, baby boys. Good job.
Wow, that was stressful.
Holy
Dear
fuck.
God.
Ah,
Holy
That MF really walked into the tower in front of us, huh?
Oh my God, yeah. Wow. She literally threw that game for them.
Dude,
Mhm.
yeah, that was holy shit. That's the sole reason we got that win.
That was the most cancer comp I've had to play against in such a long time. Dear God.
The amount of CC.
What's our CC score like this game?
The CC score? I don't know.
50, 86.
Dude, 86, 85.
85.
Dear Lord.
okay.
Fuck.
I just realized I bought 12 control words. What the fuck?
Okay, somebody who's one of my friends who's watching the thing is having to tell you to alt more, Braum.
Me? Yeah, I know. It was so hard to find good ults.
Yeah, I
That-
know. But sometimes you really just gotta alt those 2 people, because I'm also the same way, where I was just sitting there like, oh, I need to find a good 5-man alt with that.
Well, like I couldn't even get to the back line, so the people I'd be ulting would be Nautilus Malphite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lobby is open. KS versus NLR.
But yeah, that game was... I should have ulted more.
Holy shit, dear God.
Dude, my hands are fucking shaking.
This
I was stressing out during that 2v1 with Malphite and
At the end of that, I was just like, I really need to just start being more aggro with this. I can kill anybody if I get the right position. I just have to avoid getting CC'd, and that's it. Which, you know, given 80 average CS or 80 average crowd control score on their team, becomes a little bit more difficult.
How's that? They don't even take that with my full-time check.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I like getting paid weekly instead of bi-weekly.
And I will agree.
Holy dear God.
I'll be right back. Give me a second.
I know. Like, why do you keep looking?
Where do you see crowd control score?
It's right underneath. It's in combat. KDA, largest killing spree, large multi-kill, crowd control score.
The bar. Reach to the bar. But
It's like one of those things.
that's
Oh shit, yeah.
those are the two things that
And our highest was 38 compared to 86, 85.
Mm-hmm.
keep the tie down.
Bro, that was just... Ugh.
That was fun.
Any adjustments that we want to make in draft? I'm
If
thinking
they have,
instead
like,
of the
that much
Scion, we
CC.
get rid of, like...
Morgana.
like- yeah. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick.
Same.
Okay, I'm back. Are we still blue team or are we switched to red team?
We're switching to red team.
Okay. Well, now that we have one game under our belt, how do we feel? Feeling better?
That game.
Yeah,
That CC really fucked me. Every time I went in on the carries, I got CC'd to oblivion.
Yeah, I was like, every time you go to flash ult, it's just like CC and you can't do anything.
I've been wanting to do it.
I'm just mad Misfortune flashed my E every single time.
Yeah. Is Skyfalker here?
Yeah.
You have to move to the other team.
Oh.
We're gonna be on red side. Oh, we also haven't added Dobby yet.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
Do you need a new link for the pro draft?
Yeah, I just need a link for it and we're good. Let me message him.
I just gotta use the restroom real fast. Be right back.
If we want, I know we probably don't want to change up top lane not being tank, but
Yeah, I'm back. We can. We absolutely can. Alright, I'm starting up draft now. That's fine. We still have to get draft underway. I can't imagine unless he's taking a 20-minute dump. We should be good. Then we actually lose a ban for that. You can't wait that long between games. I think so, something like that. Okay. Yeah, I think that's... There's the Varus. Are they going to ban the Vayne? They might. Viego.
I return to my training.
Do not confuse cowardice for wisdom.
Your worst decisions will haunt you.
Mort does true damage with the fucking Riftmaker pretty much every second. I'm convinced that Riot made Riftmaker specifically for Mord's passive.
What did I say I was playing again? Ziggs?
Ziggs.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D, element of P.
I think you might have skipped a few there. I could be wrong. But...
No. I majored in Spanish.
The ABCs don't need to be in order.
Yeah, there's apparently an FU after the E.
F you.
Fuck that
Exactly.
song.
ABC.
Okay, see if I care. Your commands tire me. Let us hunt those who have fallen to darkness.
Okay, I'm last counter pick.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna press random 5 times and see where I go from there. And then that's still
Alright. Big thing for this game, just making sure we keep our vision up.
yeah.
It'll make
That-
a lot of those engages in the jungle a lot easier.
Always have a control ward on the board. 5 control wards.
Yep.
Getting in the mix.
I'm wearing black, by the way.
What?
Dave,
We're in black.
wearing black.
Which
fine.
Mordekaiser's skin?
Aristocrat is probably gonna be the best one for black.
Which?
Fancy
I-
black.
Oh, man.
Oh, Yordle power. I'm also working right now too.
All right. Obviously, priorities and team fights around objectives, taking Nautilus out. But other than that, I assume before Brand ults, I take him out. If not, MF. That sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan to me.
I hear the innocent cry.
Yeah. I think it would be a big I'm focusing Misfortune. That's who I'm gonna go for, because last game Misfortune got strong and became a really big issue.
The other thing we do have to be wary of is that Brand is going to put out a lot more damage than Morgana did last game. So
Yeah, which is why I plan on taking him out before he ults.
Sindra did really good with her TPs last game too, so we'll just have to make sure we keep a good eye on when her TP's up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting me is like boxing with shadows.
Minions have spawned.
hitting me is like boxing with shadows.
I smell black magics.
Nas did a level 2 gank, didn't he?
Yes, he did mid.
Yeah, gang me level 2. Cheesy bastard.
He'll probably do it again.
But it was after...
Two
I think it was- yeah, 2 camps, so...
Evil lurks around every corner.
Already starting with the poke? Come on now.
In the dark, all is
Do you think we could go in level 2?
If they miss their spells, then yeah.
on wings.
We might have E second. Or whatever stuns.
Purge with silver.
Wanna go in?
Not yet. Wait for him to throw out his next Q or whatever.
I'm making them.
There it is. If you get an angle, just go in, and
The dark.
I will follow you to the death.
Okay, misfortune focus.
Yep.
Even what I bought the other day, I had made them different.
Wave's
Syndra's
getting
coming.
too big.
I'm also coming. I'm also coming.
I did not come. I don't have any mana.
I just back off.
Got a
Hey,
flash.
Just
Cyan
back.
flash.
I'm paying
Crimson blood with silver.
$3.99 for 3.
Strange fight. Strange fight.
She is missing a lot of CS to try and stay up the poke.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Cry.
Or imitation, even. Which smack ball.
I'm coming. My wave's pushed up.
Oh, okay, we got this.
Syndra's there
Yeah.
too. Syndra's
If
here.
you bait him, I'll wait here. I'll wait here.
No, they're just gonna go to Scuttle on bottom. But this is with more than Scuttle, I think. So since they never scuttled the ground.
Yes.
I smell the magics.
I could run behind on the Syndra.
We're going in. Just branch.
That's a flash. That's fine.
Yeah, and a heal.
Evil lurks around
Sorry, my headset died.
Um,
Cherry, you can do raspberry.
So you're gonna do fruit.
I want to do fruit with over it with
I release them from
Sorry.
Watch out. Nox probably bot side.
No, it is bot side.
Yeah, this is safer.
I thought I had the condemn angle.
Very good. Very good.
fuck, man, my bad.
That's on me.
slain.
Oh, 100 in the pack?
we went through 24. So there has to be 50.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're going drag.
On
Cream,
wings
like,
of
what is
light.
good with
Cyan is gone.
cream cheese? What is good?
Oh, they don't have. Oh, they do, but they're so low.
Oh, nice.
That's one. I think we just run this down. Run it down.
Yeah, do it.
I'm thinking, can I do berry?
God.
Can I?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Because blueberry muffin, I mean not muffins, blueberry bagel.
What I want to do is
Hey, good job.
Nice. That works.
I give them.
We got none of the kills. They all got executed.
You know,
Hey, we
it's
got
good
dragged
enough.
out. Drag.
Okay. Look at the positive side. It's good enough.
I pass judgment.
We need to push this in as quick as possible.
Syndra's TP's down.
You know, this cherries.
You wanna hide in bush?
I'm just
You
saying.
can, yeah.
Does it make
I'd watch out. They've got
others
half items.
cherries?
They do have items over us, actually.
The shadows are to be feared.
Ginger's missing.
Back.
Cyan's gone too.
Let
One
them
of them-
push.
one
Someone
of them's
hit
right
there.
What do you think?
Cyan is still missing.
I smell the matches.
The baking twice. Right? High crust or you think
Well, this is basically live in Minecraft. So that's why I'm saying.
Do you think we can fight them?
Cherry
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They get a good engage.
was a cherry.
Are they level 6?
yeah, you gotta take that fucking pit off.
No. The cherry with
Oh, the maraschino cherry.
yes.
Nice.
Good job. Ginger's missing. No, she's
You're
back.
still good.
Uh-huh.
We get
Wanna-
at least 2 plates off of this.
I'm trying to make a very
Candy.
yeah, basically. So they're like
Yeah, because a real cherry would be super solid.
That's a good one.
I have ulti. I'm gonna be bot side. I mean top side. We can maybe kill him top. Or if I find the Nautilus. That works too.
Yeah, he might be on Rift or he's clearing his top camps.
That's what I'm thinking. No, he's coming top, just
Not
as
top,
I
not top.
presumed. This is a fight we win though. It's my ult
Yeah.
against 2 tanks. So if we did want to take it. The Sendra's missing. Nautilus is on top of you.
they make those bigger. So I can do that.
Nice.
There
Nice.
you go. Good kill.
I'm gonna go Rift.
I'll come. You can go
Or you
mid.
should go mid. Yeah.
Oh,
Cleansing blood of the shade.
Hey, you've never painted them enough.
I have ult now. Brand no ult.
I bet you.
Misfortune does have ult.
Yes, you do. No, just because those were the kind of things that were happening at that time.
If you get an angle, go for it. I will follow you in.
I'm
Gotcha,
gonna make my
gotcha.
way down.
I'm hoping to get more room.
It's got anything in it.
Should feel me.
Anything you can think of. Like your throwaways. You're like to fix
Just let
that
them stay
empty.
here.
Dragon 48.
That's what it sounds like.
If we can kill Syndra, we can get tower mid. We have Rift and satchels.
Yeah, how does that satchel work in towers?
25% of their health automatically destroys the towers.
Regardless of plate.
Oh, that's interesting.
Going in. Fuck. Never mind.
I'm coming bot.
I survived.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Can you just? Yeah.
Yeah, I just got it back. Can't even really steal yet.
Why I hang on to
Right now, I'm going to make
I smell black magic.
banana.
That burst is strong.
They're starting drag.
oh shit.
Are they?
I think so. I can't see him anymore, but I think so.
Everybody's been eating the banana.
No, they're not.
So it doesn't matter.
I mean, we're back in time.
Yeah.
MF is gonna
Push.
have item advantage by a good bit. Probably gonna have first completed item.
Yeah, I can be a bitch. I know that.
I release them from their pain.
Like mom said, I'm having some. What are you talking
I'm
about?
having some too.
Okay.
I have flash in 6, so we can fight bot when I get down there after blue.
I have
Actually,
ult in
Zig,
30.
jump blue.
Oh yes, please.
Alright, wait, come with me, bro.
All
Yep.
bleed
We're gonna put it in a.
That should clear them out to go get that vision. Otherwise,
We can't dive him.
no. Our goal is
I
just
wanted
to
to
split this
start
out so we have prio for drag.
Oh, we get her.
Come, yeah, come that way. I'm coming. Watch out, Sai might come this way.
We gotta turn this.
You run. I'll ult him out.
That's fine. Oh, well, you're probably gonna die now.
Oh, and I got stunned. That's fine. Nice. Nice. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move mine to my icon to the ADC section.
Might as well.
Uh,
Fuck.
Syndra has no flash.
Her TP's done.
He was running out.
No, not yet.
I hear the innocent
Just push this out.
cry.
We can maybe get a stack off the tower. Maybe, probably not actually.
Nautilus here.
Oh, kill this guy.
Where are we at?
Okay, I need to play. How much else do I need?
Oh, fuck.
Scion flash.
Side
Oh,
gate.
we back.
Yeah.
Four mid.
We make it.
Everyone mid.
We're just making it. Easy southern banana pudding.
Just, yeah, just pudding because I'm mixing it.
I smell black magic.
Let's give
Beat mixing. Beat. Pudding mixing milk with
Probably gonna try and dive for this, I'd
2
imagine.
minutes.
Evil lurks
Cyan TP down.
Let stand 5 minutes.
Yeah, let's go see if they're
Later.
blue buffs up for you.
Alright, they're gonna try and get this tower. Do we have
Here,
a
here,
fight?
here.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm
Hear me.
here.
How much milk?
Where was Rift spawned?
It was spawn mid, but it ran out. Like the timer was on it was low, so I had to place mid, but it wasn't near the tower, so we didn't get anything from it.
Okay.
Give it to you!
Oh my god, we're in the
Where's the 2 cups?
I said
Joe,
at
yeah,
the
because
top.
she's got vision there.
on wings of night. An ally
Yeah, sorry.
Missing
it's
Brand. Brand's
Brand's
spot. I have exhaust in 30. I have everything else up.
I'll wrap around from
We'll
behind.
wait till exhaust.
When's exhaust
Syndra
up?
for sure will not be there.
I might actually want to go in now.
I pass judgment.
Never mind.
Oh my god, I'm a dumbass. Certified idiot. Can't believe they just did that.
I'm heading towards Rift, because we don't know what Syndra and them are. They might be on Rift.
Syndra backed,
Oh, well.
and then Cyan just ulted away.
I have exhaust and I have locket. Do you want a gun?
No,
No. Okay.
no, she got full item. I need to back. Well,
Got
I
it.
need to wait for one more minion wave and then I'll back. 'Cause I have full bloodthirster. I have no lifesteal at the moment, so it's tough.
Bloodthirster or mortal?
Or, mortal.
I'm coming from mid.
I hear the innocent.
She does no flash. She has no flash.
Nice. And we can place this mid because this
Hold
guy's
on,
just.
Scion's missing. Scion's missing. He probably doesn't have ult, but he might come.
How low does the tower have to be? Okay, well. Nice.
Good ult. Good job, bot. Good job.
We'll play Swift bot too, and get the gold on Vayne.
Nice.
Yeah, it was either that or they take tower.
We should. Do you still get solo gold if with Swift?
No, you will always get gold
Yep.
if you place Rift.
It's not worth.
Nope.
We can continue pushing out. We still have Rift.
Yep.
Hello, Syndra. Oh, I'm in trouble.
We just turn on this guy.
I got it back.
Uh,
I have
can
no
you
life
satchel?
steal, and I'm really low.
Oh no. Man.
We got a minute 24 until drags. We got to back, grab items, get wards, and
I will have TP up for drag too in case we need it.
Dobby is
Mountain
bot satchelable or no? Not yet. Mm.
She her routine to
So close.
get her cigarettes.
yeah.
Just go to
Is this another Night's Vow game? Most likely.
Probably.
Okay. I'll get that, and then. Would you want Zeke's earlier or Force of Nature?
she saved $75.
I'm honestly not certain at all. I trust your judgment on whatever you decide.
27 seconds on drag.
Yep. Pushing out bot wave, and then we can get some vision.
My
Okay,
E
Bram
does
back.
more damage than my fucking Q.
The dark should fear me.
Can we get that or?
Brand's not going to be there for sure, so it'll be a 3v3 at most.
I'm not there either.
You don't die, do you? You both die. Get out.
Okay, just back. Ah, I would have lived if Syndra wasn't there.
An ally has been slain.
If they come over here and they're low. Wait, Trundle, do we get the angle?
I don't have pillar in. We can't fight them anyway. There's too many of them. But if they come at all,
Nice.
Scare tactics.
Let's go.
Just drag. We don't have smite, but
They're all down.
Yeah, should be fine. Just beware of Nautilus.
Yeah.
You have a ward.
Nautilus just came off death,
Oh,
so
then yeah, you're fine.
All the way up there to
Let's go.
oh, they get top turret off this.
really? Yeah.
Your turret has been destroyed. The shadows are to be feared.
Here, you got Satchel. You should be able to get that tower.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
A lot of them.
Oh, no.
I smell
Yeah.
We get Baron.
Baron do be looking good.
I still have all and stopwatch up.
Nice.
If Brand walks up, I'm taking him in so he doesn't ult us.
I turn it.
Oh fuck! If I can even live. I got Syndra.
She goes through a
Okay.
Uh,
I think it's good enough.
Oh
It's
yeah.
good enough.
All is laid.
Like, you know what's crazy? Is between my grandma and all my other aunts, uncles, that ever smoked, she doesn't have a wheezy cough or a bad cough or anything like respiratory at all. At all.
All right. I will go bot Vayne if you want to go mid or top.
Yeah, I'll stay mid.
Then Ziggs can go top. Cause you got a better shot at getting a turret than I do. With your satchel.
I'm on satchel duty.
I think Ziggs was like a really good pick.
It was.
Yeah.
Volley.
Oh, thanks.
Was that 2 or 3? With that vision ping? Oh, what?
2.
Here?
And then 1 here. 2 and 1 here.
Heavenly.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, I'm coming from behind. I'm coming from behind.
It's
Oh,
3
shit.
of them.
Oh, hold on. Never mind.
I
Guess I just let me throw it this way.
Here, I'm here for this knot.
Yeah.
Beware of the MF ult.
He flashed. He flashed. He flashed.
We didn't need the TP.
those are
I wanted to
And
find-
Sion's walking down.
Silence was chilling in vision.
Oh, watch out, Ziggs, because they were all down there.
If Nautilus shows bot, we can maybe just rush Baron down.
Let's get some vision out in their jungle. Wait.
Here, I'm pulling him in so that way he doesn't get away.
Do I need to ult him when he comes out, or is he fine? Dead?
He's half right now. But he doesn't have ult.
Damn.
There we go.
Nice.
Just
do you have-
burn.
Yeah,
do you have life
guys
steal?
can-
I was like, if you
the
got life
stuff
steal, we
that's
can do
built
Baron.
into my kit.
Sorry, I didn't.
Divine Sunder with ult. Yeah.
Yeah, should be
Just
fine.
start. Yeah, we should do it.
You know where there's stuff in that, right?
Good fight.
Can we stall 12 for or 10 seconds
Nah,
for?
just take it. Don't even.
I think we're naturally just gonna do it.
We're just.
Oh shit.
I made 24.
That was a mistake, buddy.
You gonna die for it?
I made
Just auto rotate
Yep,
to
go
dragon.
straight to dragon.
12. You get 12.
Sorry, I gotta run away from this man. He's scary. I'll TP because I got.
I have ult in
no,
17 seconds. Hopefully you get out of there.
Oh,
I don't.
That was a terrible fucking TP by me.
Yeah. Like that.
That he wasn't though.
got MF. Oh,
Oh, nice.
My. Oh my.
We're alive. TP my ass. Holy shit. I
You
think we
just
get it.
floater.
Here, pull it out this way. Pull it out this way.
Sion's probably running down. There he is.
Let's ult them. Yeah, ult Sintra.
And we got it.
Oh fuck! I just pulled him right towards you.
God, I
Good
love
Nice.
Rel.
shit. Good shit. Good shit.
I hear the innocent.
Oh, yeah, I have a nice spot for you. Bonk. Bonk.
Good kill. Good job.
Nice.
Someone wants to try to rush up to top. You might be able to get that tower.
I probably could.
Shadows
For Ziggs, go bot. We just easy tower right there. 26 health or 26%. Just an auto satchel. With the king.
I pass judgment. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Nice.
Yeah, if they're rotating top, we just.
Yeah, we just keep pushing this.
Do the people that are streaming
back,
this on
back.
Twitch, do they record
sorry,
it
I'm
so we can
dipping.
watch later?
No, you're fine. I don't know.
I think they do record it.
Because I kind of want to like see the commentator reactions.
Hit it, put it.
I think that's one of the better parts of the LCS. The commentator reactions are hilarious.
We don't fight them, do we? Well, it's 3 of them. And I got an angle to flip them.
MF is not there, so you could.
It
take
is a
chance.
4v3.
You guys can
This-
go.
Get that
This guy
Syndra
could
locked
just
down.
die if I ulted
Easy
him.
peasy. Yeah, just hold that Syndra.
I gotta be able to get close to her.
I smell black magics.
Alright, I'm gonna grab red buff, then push out mid.
Alright, so you can have blue buff. Whatever.
Alright.
We just.
Keep pushing out lanes, I guess.
Evil lurks around every corner.
You like
Oh, I thought you were someone else. Holy moly. You scared the shit out of me.
In the dark, all is lit.
Happens.
Worded. Control worded.
Enemy has destroyed a turret. An ally has been
We can maybe probably get mid tower.
No, no, no.
Actually,
they're
no.
rotating up there.
No, no,
they're
no,
too
no.
close. Alright, just pick up wave on top and maybe take blue. And then...
Minions will get it down a lot though.
the dark should fear me.
Dude, how did our collector kill me? I should've-
Dragon up in a minute 40. Oh shit, I'm coming.
I don't know.
Yeah, dip, dip, dip.
Yeah, just leave. They only get the kills off it. They don't get any objectives.
Okay, that's literally everything from them. Model assault's down.
MF ult is down as well.
Syndra, I'm pretty sure she ulted.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure I heard the Scion ult too.
oh yeah, Sion ult went
Yeah,
down
he ulted.
eventually.
Yeah.
So that's everything down going into this dragon fight. If they
Alright,
try to go for Baron,
Their abilities will be up by the time, or at least some of their ults would be up.
just try to poke them.
No, no, that was only a minute. So unless it's under 60 seconds.
Alright, they're just gonna get Baron for free then.
I hear the
We just gotta prep this dragon and be ready to burn it down in an instant.
Can you make him waste time?
Alright, they're low. They can't contest this. This is a free soul.
Ooh, I'm not gonna. That word's not worth my life.
The shadows
That's
are
hella
to be
worth. We
feared.
can wait out Baron and we're fine.
That just makes us a lot more tanky.
Oh yeah. now Ziggs can just absolutely wreck their shit while they try to push us.
That's the goal.
Last time they were in the spot, they tried to force a fight. Just be wary for that.
Okay, now I can get this.
Okay.
I smell black magic.
I have enough for full item. I'll be back.
Yep.
Am I good for Krugs?
Yeah, you can take them.
Alright, we gotta fight it on our hands mid. Poke him out if we get a chance to engage. And there's the engage.
Who'd I take? I don't know, someone QSS'd. Oh, I took Syndra. Fuck. Okay.
Nice.
Good shit. Good shit. Good shit. Okay. Note: Syndra has QSS, so I won't be taking her anymore.
And just like that, we're full health. We push down mid.
The dark should fear me.
Ziggs, you can have blue when it's up.
Yeah.
I have sneaks for you. Diff.
Gotcha. Would I be able to grab camp? I'm 400 off of
Take this one.
GA.
Do you need another one?
Yeah.
Take this one so you can get blue.
The shadows are to be feared.
Push out mid. I am 150. Grab red, and then I got GA.
Brand's bot 2,
Bonk.
so it's 2-2.
3 mid.
Oh no, now Brand's mid.
Magic.
I'm gonna back and grab GA real quick.
Okay. Misfortune to stopwatch last time we saw.
Yeah, she still has it.
I gotta run back to base. Alright, let's get this. Baron should just about be down for them, right? Or is it?
Yeah, it's down. I mean, only one person had it towards the end of that fight.
Syndra. Yeah.
Top lane's push. They gotta do something about it.
We can set vision around drag in a minute.
No, we gotta watch out. He's got ward stones. So there's gonna be multiple. More wards.
I just pushes 5 in the jungle. Get vision.
Okay, free kill. Or not?
Oh,
Aw, damn. Thought I had him.
Oh, you didn't build. Okay.
They will be purified.
Hang on, I'm not. I'm not there yet.
GA on MF.
Yeah, on MF now. Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna go for that bot wave. Hold on. This might be good.
Somebody there.
No, this is coming towards me.
Or mid.
Minute on drag.
I have no
35 up
wards,
there.
but I do have Oracle.
I feel there's no vision in here if we want to sit here.
There is no vision. It's true.
On the wings of night.
I check this way too. There's no vision here either.
They're going towards Baron.
Are they gonna trade Elder for Baron?
They get it before, so they can also just run over and then contest us.
That's 30 seconds.
I pass judgment.
And there's
At
they have
20.
20 seconds. Actually, yeah. Depends on how fast we can kill it. We can kill really fast with the VAYNE. They're looking for a fight more than anything, I think.
Yeah. Just look.
They give in
letting
prio
Ziggs
and then
hope.
just fight.
Dark should fear me.
Yeah, just Ziggs poke them down so they don't want to fight. Yeah, Syndra stuns down.
Just a couple seconds.
Wait, I'm pushing out mid wave.
Beware.
Watch out! I would watch out that way. MF's out. MF's out. Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's free Elder and Baron. And then we can end the game.
Yeah, push. I'll go start Baron.
Jacked bounties. What? Come on.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Tengo una persona para ti. Tantito ya me dio.
Alright. Let's start getting some towers.
Pero me gustó cómo habló, cómo me mandó. El muchacho también mandó. Todo su ausencia, todo.
Yeah.
You only
We
got
could just-
131.
Can we just air him it?
I mean, yeah, we probably do. We're a unit of
Hold
5
on.
with Elder. We want to fight this.
Hold on, let me get this top wave first because I get full item after this wave. Okay, coming.
We want to just collapse?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's yeah. 3 TP coming. There we go.
Game. Nice.
Did you guys see Syndra use QSS?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Alright, then I'll just take MF out. Nope, never mind. I guess I'll just die.
There we go.
Good shit.
The Swift 2-0. Let's get it. And by Swift, I mean
2-0.
painfully etching it out in the first game.
The painful one and the easy double.
Good
get-
job.
Do you think they let me get VAYNE again? At all?
No. No.
Are we doing a third game?
Nope.
No.
That's
Best
it.
of 2.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah. Good job,
G
everyone.
Freaking G, boys. A nice start to the league.
Yeah, great.
So we actually get a interview. If anybody wants to take it, you're more than welcome to. I don't know if anybody has a preference for talking.
Nope. I
Otherwise,
do not like talking.
I will take it, no problem.
Watch the Twitch. I want to watch it.
Yeah, I want to watch this.
Low budget LCS. If you go into the what's it called?
The Discord.
Yeah, if you go into their Discord on live streams, it'll be the first link there.
Yeah, I just watched. They're still playing the last play we did. Our last team fight.
Nice.
Yeah, we're now on the Elder.
Let me load this up as well.
Dude, everybody's talking about Scion. Scion is whatever the opposite of Chad is.
Come on, get this advertisement off my screen already. God damn.
No tiene eso, pero yo no estaba no fuma, cigarro, no cigarros, no drogas, no fuma, no toma, okay,
outplay, or it's going to be needlessly large marking at home, which I believe it is. They fought two back-to-back extremely long games. Still got to the next two. Still going to take these last two projections down. But here it is. Big satchel charge. They're just able to dive. An amazing rel engage right there, and that's everything they need.
Let's go.
Voy a mandarte eso si quieres okay. 26 Bobo. 60. Sí, dijo, y no, nunca tenía COVID.
Alright, I'm gonna hop on over into the low budget LCS thing, and then I got the podcast right afterwards. So,
Okay.
pleasure playing with you boys.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah,
job,
what
guys.
you said? Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
You said there was a scrim coming up.
Yeah, so I actually got reached out to about a scrim potentially on Sunday. I'll post about it in the chat with more details to see if we can get a group of 5 to go. And if so, I'll be able to book it for us. Otherwise, the 5 of us have off until 2 weeks from now. The B
Alrighty.
squad gets to step in, take their crack at it.
Hell yeah.
All right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. I gotta do this interview.
Yep.
All right.
See ya.
Streams together channel. Ooh, and it looks like we've got Dizzy Dave. Welcome to the consulate. Please pull yourself up a chair. I've baked you some fresh macaroons. Welcome to the desk. How's your day going, man?
Oh, cannot complain. Pretty good, obviously, or pretty good end to the day, obviously, but you know, other than that, still pretty good.
Yeah, 2 fantastic back-to-back games, and I would say not classically easy ones either. You guys played a series of 40-minute bangers where it all came down to vision, communication, and just nailing the perfect team fight. You guys are a new team to the league. Tell us what your comms are like. What's the communication like when it's, 41 minutes in and you know the next fight is everything?
Well, I'll tell you this. In game 1, the comms were purely, okay, where are we going to get CC'd from now? Because, dear God, was that the worst playing experience in the world. If
Yeah,
you
we were
have to
talking
dodge,
about it.
You have to dodge Nautilus, but then you have Morgana, but then you have, no matter what you did, we go into a fight and just sit there for 5-6 seconds and be like, okay, let's get all the CC out of the way, and whoever's left at the end, hopefully clean up a fight. Just pray to God that you last that long.
And I mean, can we just say, though, I think that was a pretty reasonable response to your masterful first pick, Vayne. That is a statement, my man.
Yeah, so we the plan going into it was that Vayne is a very strong pick in the meta right now, where we weren't sure if they would pick it. We based on the scouting that we did, it didn't look like their ADC played Vayne, but we didn't want to
Sure.
take a chance. So it was just if they leave Vayne open, because the odds of them banning Varus are pretty high.
Sure.
We first pick the Vayne. If they don't, then we'll adjust from there. But 2 games in a row it was left open, and we just had to pick it. Didn't really have much of a choice.
Oh, no, super reasonable. I mean, it paid off in spades in both games. Well, we have you here. Anything that you want to say to the fans after the win? You've got a lot of people cheering for you guys in the chat. Anything you want to say while we have you here?
I would just say, first and foremost, thank you to everybody that not only plays in the league, all the production staff that puts everything on here. This is a phenomenal product in general. The low budget LCS is like rec leagues in general are some of my favorite things to do in League of Legends. To anybody who is in chat who is not currently on a team, ask around, try and find friends for next season. It really does change the way that you look at the game. And it is one of the most fun experiences that'll keep you playing League of Legends for many years to come. It's a blast.
Oh, shucks. We're blushing. Thanks, man.
And never a problem.
Well, that's fantastic. Oh, one last thing I wanted to ask. Group D, clearly going to be a banger group. Have you guys looked at any of the other teams you're playing, or is this just like heads down, we're taking our opponents one at a time kind of thing?
So to give some background on this team's formation in general, the
Sure.
Needlessly Large Rods are a TikTok
Great name, by the way.
formed. Thank you. That is the TikTok comment section coming in strong.
Forged by TikTok. Beautiful.
It was. So this entire team was basically, we put out a video saying that, we wanted to get a team going, and everything was drawn purely at random from TikTok. We have a total squad of 12 guys. Our A squad played this week. You'll see our B squad next week. So we are rotating as many people out to get everybody a chance to play. So for now, the group that you saw today, we're on a 2-week hiatus as we just take a break, play some solo queue. Tar Heels 2350. He's our jungler for next week. Keep an eye on him. He's a good guy to watch.
Will do.
But I honestly forget the original question. I was going on a really big promo. I loved it.
I love the origin story. Have you guys looked at the rest of your group, or just 1 week at a time?
1 week at a time for now, because we're rotating off, and we our group won't play in 2 weeks. We'll take a look in about a week, but for now it's just focus on yourself, play your game. Realistically, in a gold league in general, if you play your game to the fullest, 9 times out of 10, none of us are going to be good enough to, really overstep our boundaries. So if we lock in what we're good at, minimize our weaknesses individually, we should be able to win everything. We don't need to worry about drafting. Obviously you still do, but in terms of scouting everybody else, maybe avoid a 1 trick or 2, but that's about it.
Sure. Well, that's fantastic. We look forward to seeing a lot more from your team as the weeks go on. And thank you so much for joining us here, man.
Thank you guys for having us. Thank you for casting the game.
Absolutely. Our pleasure.
Yeah, that was so fun.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good night, dude.
Is in ranked, and then bait him into some Viego games.
Yes, I think we just start insing Viego games.
Paul, I hope you know I just put unreasonably high expectations on you.
How?
Are you watching the interview on the Twitch chat?
No, what'd you say?
I basically said next week our B squad is going to be playing. We have 2 full squads that play, and keep an eye out for 23 Tar Heels 50. He's a Smurf. He should be able to take care of everything.
Oh my gosh.
So if you hit next week, you are fucked, my friend.
I've literally picked back up jungle for this.
Better not mess it up, Paul.
Give me Viego. And if I don't get Viego,
good luck.
Or Vi, I'm basically worthless.
Yeah.
Although I do have a mean set jungle.
Oh, they're getting another interview.
ADC?
Yeah, for Kev.
Oh, they're doing the other ADC?
And
yeah,
these 2 teams are incredibly even matched. What were those games like for you guys?
Well, it was an 0-2 in the result,
mean,
but
we're-
I think in our hearts it was more of a 1-1.
Beautiful.
I don't know, I
Love
In
it.
their hearts, it was a 1-1. Okay.
Copium.
I
Challenge
trust
because we're stepping up one league,
Marked
and
or Marcel.
so that comes with
He
some mental
carries us.
challenges. You know, we're not expecting a lot,
Bruh,
but we're still going to be giving it our
Dobby
absolute
was
all,
like,
and just kind of
what was
learning the tricks
that
of the trade.
damage at the end?
We used last season.
On the Ziggs. That was nasty.
It was so
Nasty.
nice.
I know he's not unmuted, but that was like a lot.
Well, the fact that he ulted twice in that one fight.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he ulted to start the fight, and then he ulted right at the end when we won. That was ridiculous.
All right, Paul, you ready for this podcast? It's time to rant about co-streaming. I'm ready for this.
Oh, did you see what Marcel said?
No, what'd he say?
He can play next week.
Let's go. He's your
But-
guys' starter, right?
Yeah,
Or is he ours? Yeah, he's yours.
he's ours.
We haven't played with Steel Neptune yet. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen him at all.
And like, what was the first game, Skyfalker, when you had that huge settle at Rift Herald? That was pretty nutty.
Or him staying
Oh.
alive for like 20 seconds against
That
the
was so
Nautilus
fucking-
and Malphite.
On the
Dude,
side.
I was so nervous.
It was nice. You were nice with it.
Dude, I was just looking through my friends list and I realized I friended Cobra Strike like forever ago. And solo queue.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second, this name looks familiar.
All right, Paul, you ready to do this?
Yeah.
All right.
I need
Catch you guys in like an hour.
Bye.
the games.
GG. Bro. What
Yes,
a
for real Smurf though.
That game 1 may have been one of the most frustrating games I've ever played in my life.
Why? Just like it was hard.
Oh my god, yeah. The amount of CC that they had the entire goddamn game was just like,
It made me laugh. It was really fun to watch.
oh. Just wanted to die by the end of it. Dear Lord. So we never really came up with like a solid list of topics.
Sorry, I had to go to my other mic.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I know. I
What?
figured a lot of it was going to be you on your rants about co-stream, and then did you want to go through the Reaper article today?
Wait, Reaper released an article?
Well, an interview. He had an interview where he basically, I mean, I'll just say it now so you can have it on your mind for later.
Gotcha.
But like to summarize, he said TL and EG are his two, he thinks, best teams on paper right now. Like other than them, other than 100 Thieves. He said TL, EG are the best two on paper. TSM is his dark horse, if he's gonna have a dark horse. And Cloud9 is and TSM are both like weird teams or teams that he thinks are cool because they both took a risk and went on rookies. But he's really interested in TSMs because they're LDL, and he's never seen LDL rookies in like another place. So he was like, "This is my dark horse team." He said, if they pull it together and their guys can learn how to play in an A, they'll smurf
Oh, absolutely.
because they're Chinese. That was nutty though.
What, the games?
Yeah.
Ugh,
Like the
bro.
first one was really scary because I was like, I don't know if you guys win or not.
The biggest problem that we had early on was it felt like I don't know if you were like listening to the YouTube version of it or whether you were watching Twitch, but our comms were like very, very quiet. You could tell like the nerves of it being first game were definitely there. It came around
Yeah.
by the end and we were able to shot call decently well, but like we had no vision pretty much the entire
No.
later half of that first game. We were like every fight that we took was completely blind and reactionary. We weren't able to set anything up. There was nothing we could do, and every champion on their team that had CC built in their kit. So the Morgana, the Malphite, and the Nautilus had over 80 CC score.
Dang.
The highest on our team was 30. Like we could do nothing. It was just a matter of survive as long as you possibly could and pray to God that we found a way to win it later. And luckily we did, because the Misfortune walked under tier 2 tower bot lane for I'm not sure why, but she went that way.
Kind of nervous because like both squads actually seem pretty talented.
Yeah.
Like it's actually kind of nutty. Like your jungler is a smurf, bro.
Oh, dude,
that
he's
man
good.
is nutty.
And the part on that too is that Dobby's fill-in.
Yeah, Dobby was just a fill-in.
Which is great.
Like,
he played stupidly well.
Oh, he's crazy good.
He's a support main.
Yeah.
So it's like
also DJ Slime is he's a top lane secondary.
Nice.
So he can fit in too.
Like our team works really well, but then again, like the difference between us and everybody else in this rec league is going to be that we handpicked this team from the options that we had available to like kind of craft this to be what it was. Now, by that same logic, we should have went 0-2 today, because the role that we're using the most amount of points on in mid wasn't there. So like realistically, like this isn't shit talking other teams or anything else like that. This is just like being completely honest. If there was a week that we should lose, this would have been the one that we probably should have.
Yeah,
But we did.
Yeah, it kind of made me interested because like it felt like you guys had no direction. You know what I mean? As far as like no, in like game.
Oh yeah.
You just didn't really know what you wanted to do all the time, or at least you weren't able to like set up before executing.
We had no setups for the most part. Like it was a lot of like, we got better towards the end of the second game, where it was like, this is gonna be up in a minute or so. But this is the difference between like having that time to scrim and practice just a little bit and just going into it. By the end of the second game, you warm up a little bit, but the first one was just.
It was interesting.
Hands are sweaty, a little bit nervous there.
We're never gonna get Viego ever.
I'm never gonna get VAYNE again. I got 2 games on her. There's no chance that anybody lets her through again.
They're gonna ban your VAYNE and what's his name? The other jungler. It's not Skyfalker. It's I forget. But he is also a Viego like main as well, or it's in his top 3, and it's like he has like a 4 KDA. I have like a 5 KDA, so we both have yellow KDAs on Viego.
Yeah,
like it's just gonna be perma bans every single game.
I'm not surprised that they banned my Varus there.
True.
But like at the same time, like the comp that they were going makes no sense to ban Varus.
True.
Like they have so much CC and Varus is immobile. Like why would you ban? I don't know.
I don't get why they kept giving you VAYNE over Varus.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was weird. This isn't even our final form.
No, we got a long season to go. But
it's gonna be impossible to pick teams for playoffs.
It is. It's gonna be really difficult. But I think it's gonna become apparent though as we go on. I feel like.
I think you just lean A. If it looks tied, I think you lean A, because it's your like team. You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
I mean, well, I still want to split the time though evenly, if possible.
True.
But we'll see. So we never technically kicked this off, but we're basically in the podcast.
True.
So hi everybody, welcome to the Crossover Podcast episode. I don't even know what. Gonna have to split this VOD into 2, which is gonna be interesting with YouTube. But yeah, we're coming off a relatively quiet week, all things considered, for LCS drama, news, etc. Like we are getting to the point where now it's like, okay, season's about to begin. You got some business moves, you got some I don't know, you got like some insider stuff, like league ops, stuff like that. But beyond that, like there's really no massive headlines yet until games are actually played, unless I missed something.
For LCS, they basically didn't do anything. LEC had some cool stuff.
Well,
We don't have to get into that yet. I know.
We'll get into the LCS in a minute. I want to start off positive.
Actually, there was pretty big drama in LCS.
Which one?
The Reggie investigation.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Co-streaming.
There's really not much to with the Reggie thing. Just to kick that out of the way now, Reggie's under investigation for workplace harassment.
Yeah, there's nothing to do there.
We've all known.
Wait, yeah, wait and see what they say. It's really like he's toxic, he's annoying, so I won't be shocked if he gets punished. I'm not sure, to be honest, what to say because it has to be investigated. And like some people said, Riot is going to do a bad job, but they've actually. There was a legal podcast I heard that Riot, after the way they dealt with their allegations and how they handled changing their company, actually are the blueprint for most companies now.
Oh my god, yeah. Did you see the I think it was Mark Merrill released a letter of like what's to come over the next 5 years for Riot Games. And like the expectation. Really? Yeah. It was a really good read. If you're into there's some corporate lingo in there to a certain extent, but it's way less corporate than you would normally expect, which is very gamer.
Yeah.
But it's honest, and I appreciate it. Like, you know, some people are going to look at it because he talks about some of the inequality issues that are going on within Riot Games right now. And he talks about them as much as he legally can. But it's like, I appreciate you addressing it. You know, whether your actions will back that up or not in the years to come, that's everything. But you can't, like, that's all you can ask for in this moment. But he addresses where the state of the game, state of esports, state of everything, like Riot Games as a whole for the next 5 years.
Yeah, I was really happy with what he did, like with what Mark has done with dealing with that. I need to read the letter and then I'll probably actually be able to like say something about it. But I am like really curious in the Reggie thing because it's weird only because like I wonder who's going to come out and what's going to come out of it and how it's dealt with. Because if it's something major enough that they want to get rid of him, I want to see how they handle separating him from League because I don't see them making TSM sell the spot.
No. Well, no, they wouldn't make him sell the spot, but they'll basically force him. They'll be put in the Equifox situation where, you know, the person is required to be removed. If they are not able to be removed due to power obligation or, you know, contractual obligations, that et cetera, stuff like that, then Riot will take away the spot. But I there's no way in my mind it gets that.
I don't think it comes to that. Yeah.
No, because this is behavior that, at least to our knowledge, is mostly not in the, I'm not saying it's in the past and completely done, but like the stuff that is noteworthy, like the really, really bold stuff, the stuff that's on video is now, you know, 3+ years old. So
yeah,
it's
and a
like,
lot of it's public.
Yeah. So it's like, you're not going to be able to come out and be like, okay, we're going to make you sell your spot over this. Well, no, we've known about that and they didn't act previously. And that would be too harsh of a punishment now.
Yep.
To retroactively go through, because then what TSM will claim is, oh, well, this happens everywhere. And then you'll need to launch investigate. Like it's not worth it. In my mind, the end result of this is probably just a fine to Reggie and then like required workplace policy updates for TSM.
Yep, which will be very interesting because their roster is moving to Mandarin. So
again, you can't be offended by Reggie.
Can't bully him.
You can't understand him. That's the important part.
That's what they've done. They're gonna get here and learn like the slim amount of English that they need to play the game correctly and all that, and they're gonna be sitting there. They're gonna hear some fan one day say, "Is Reggie mean to you?" And they're gonna be like, "He never talks to us." They're just gonna be sitting there like, what do you mean? We haven't heard a word from him other than a paycheck.
It's like listening to the Peanuts parents in the background.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah. Like, don't know what he's saying. I can tell, I can see in his eyebrows he's a little bit angry, but that's all I know.
Yep. So hopefully it ends up well. And then, yeah, the only other thing is your big, exciting venture of I am a little disappointed. I know you're
Well,
not as disappointed.
hang on. I want to shelf that because there's a topic I want to
Oh,
hit
okay.
before that to lead into it. And that
Okay.
is the LEC. Let's just start.
Oh.
I want to talk about that because I think that sets the ground for the conversation to come. Because once we hit co-streaming, it's going to be nothing but that for quite a while. Because I know your stance, and you're going to be able to play devil's advocate very, very well on like the TikTok comments. Which, speaking of that, I'm going to need to grab my phone and pull up the comments so I can start addressing them one by one and start going down. The LEC put out a legitimate Billboard chartable song in Wildfire that is just the culmination of what is now 3 years of constant building from the broadcast team, expanding upon ideas, continuously layering or leveling themselves up.
Yep.
And it's unreal to see. Like, they do a great job of getting you hyped for the regular season. You listen to that song and you're honestly going to tell me that you're not excited to see Mad Lions and is it Mad Lions and G2? Or no, Mad Lions and Vitality clash this weekend. Like, it doesn't even matter who. Like, I'm just excited for the LEC now.
Yeah. And it's also like just the replayability of it is what got me. Like, I just want to keep listening to the song, and it honestly does exactly what you said. It hypes you up, and then you keep listening to it, so you like it even more. And now I'm gonna catch myself watching LEC just because of like this song.
Yep.
And that kind of blew me away, how hyped I would get for a song. And I even said it like the first day. I was like, this song doesn't really hype me up for LEC. And then like a few days later, I was like, okay, Broken Blade, I'm jumping back on your bandwagon. Just call me the toxic CEO fan at this point, because I only like teams that have toxic CEOs. It seems.
Yep. Apparently so.
Like, like it's kind of tough because you sit there and you hear all that from LEC, and then you see Koi and K-Core games that are going absolutely crazy. I mean, selling out arenas, reckless chants, all
At
this stuff.
The Louvre.
Yeah.
The Louvre. The Mona Lisa is less than 500 feet away from where they're playing. Like,
yeah,
it's unreal
crazy
how far ahead Europe is culturally than America. It's legitimately insane.
Well, I mean, even worse for LEC, not to like dog on them, but so far they've been doing a song is what they've put out. And when you compare that to what the LFL and EPL, or is it EPL? Or no, it's, I don't know, LEP maybe?
I'm not sure.
It's the Spanish league. That's all I know. But the Spanish league and the French league legitimately have built more hype than the LEC or LCS combined.
Yeah.
Like for themselves.
And I think
that's
that
kind of insane.
Well, okay, here's my question to you. If that K Corp KOI event is online, does that build the same amount of hype?
Well, no, not at all.
Exactly.
No.
That, and that's the thing. If the LEC or LCS was in, no, I'm not willing to say LCS. If the LEC was in person, I think they would be able to build up a similar amount of hype that you're currently seeing with the LFL.
Mm-hmm.
The LFL had the advantage of playing show matches early in person, which obviously is, that's an advantage simply because you're playing the game. If the LEC was in person, the amount of things that they could have done would have been great. But they're, limiting themselves due to the COVID precautions that they're taking.
Yeah.
But it's like, and to be clear, it was not just a song either. They have released a piece of content every single day this week so far.
Yeah.
They released the song on Monday, behind the scenes on Tuesday, to make sure that the song still got its waves. Today, they had the broadcast announcement, which had its own 2-minute video to fully show and explain and kind of build hype around some of the people that were in there, because you had new talent coming in that some people were excited about. On top of that, you had the podcast today, which to my knowledge at this moment has the LEC or has the LCS released their podcast.
I don't know actually. That's a good point.
No, they have not. No, the LCS has not released their podcast.
Yeah, that's not a good look. I mean, terrible look. Like, you gotta be thinking, what is the goal here? Like, what is our actual, like, cap, I would say? Because right now, it just feels like I don't know, man. It feels like we're behind.
Wait 1 second. I think I just accidentally closed out of the live stream. Oh, nope. We're good. We're good. Whew. Close. Close. Really, really close there.
Yeah, my only thing with LCS, though, I guess, to, like, sum it up would be just I need to see more content that kind of matters, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how you make it matter. I don't know how you make better content. That's not really my forte or my job, I guess. But I need something to go off of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I completely get it. Okay. Do you have any final words on LEC before we really dive into this? Because
No.
this is the perfect time to segue to it. I know it. You know,
Yeah.
we haven't really spent much time on anything else yet, but this is gonna take a bit. The big announcement that was subtly hidden from a lot of people, including myself. I didn't even realize that it was part of this announcement until 5 hours later when I was watching Hotline League, and they said that it was in there. Co-streaming has been significantly scaled back to the point where you can only stream or only co-stream on Super Weeks, playoffs, and lock-in. Now, that is still a good bit of the year. I'd say probably around like half of it, because you're going to have 2 Super Weeks of the year out of 9 weeks. Playoffs is going to be at least 4 weeks, so that's 6 there. And lock-in is 3. So you have 9 in spring alone. So it's not like you're fully taking away co-streaming entirely, but you are scaling it back. And the majority of the regular season, you can only watch the main broadcast. I want your initial thoughts.
So for me, it sucks because I like co-stream. I like Sneaky and Meteos, really, and Double Ups co-streams. I thought those were fun. I watched a bit of LS's, and it makes the bad games better, or at least more watchable. But with that being gone, I don't really know what to think because I have to see it first. I'm gonna need to see a bit better analyst desk segments at least, because that is the part usually where I flip off first, which I know probably is annoying, but that's the part I try to get out of quickest.
So I'll be upfront. I'm the complete opposite. I look forward to the analyst desk segments every time. I enjoy the conversation that they're having, whether it's highly analytical, more playful, or even just an interview. Like analyst desk style content is just the type of content that hooks me in. That said, I will acknowledge, and I don't think this is a brash statement to say, that the LCS analyst desk has been lacking for 3 years now.
Agreed.
It has not been the same. The discussions have not been what they were at even the beginning of franchising, and obviously pre-franchising as well. A lot of that, in my opinion, comes from the lack of Jat as a consistent presence year over year. And then just changes that have continuously been made as viewership has continued to decrease alongside the decrease in general play. Because if we're being honest, in 2019, towards the end, I'd be willing to say all of summer 2019, 2020, and the spring of 2021, LCS was memed to death for being a bad gameplay region. We didn't have any international results. We didn't have anything to back it up there. So I'm not going to disagree why some of that perception is there. I don't think the LCS broadcast did enough to help change that. But I think this past year specifically, co-streaming made it 20 times worse. Let me start off my counter argument by this. Would you agree that the severity of negativity over the last year has been worse due to co-streaming?
Yes. Yeah.
Do you feel like that is just... Is that co-streamers being honest? Or is that co-streamers being brash?
Brash.
Why?
Actually, I got to think, but I think it's brash because I think the issue is co-streamers don't think about the negatives that come from saying some of the stuff they say.
I don't think about the product.
The product, yeah, the product they're promoting, and the product that's getting them 30,000 viewers, right? For 20,000 for like LS, 30,000 for Double Lift, a few thousand for Sneaky Medios, and maybe 10, 12 for Dom.
Yep.
Like all of them. That's a significant amount of viewers on Twitch.
Yeah.
That's basically, if you do that 3 days a week,
yep,
like you're making or 2 days a week. You're not, I don't know how much that really makes for them, but that's a pretty good amount, I feel like, on those game days. Yeah. And if you're the whole time you're slamming the product that you're watching along with people, they're not going to watch along as much. Like,
or they will develop this perception that without the co-streamers to feed that narrative, they don't want to watch because it's a shitty product, or so they've been told for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
In addition to the fact that the product already is declining. I'm not denying any of that, but I am saying if we went from a 9 to a 7 before co-streaming, we went from a 7 to a 5 because of co-streaming.
And it's weird to me. I don't like saying it this way, I guess, but it's the way I feel about it, is that it's odd Double Lift constantly says stuff like, this guy shouldn't be in the league. A lot he says that about certain dudes on other teams, but he won't go to a org that isn't top 5 in history because like he doesn't want to go somewhere and prove it with Jensen and Vulcan. They had options other than EG.
Yeah. They could have taken the pay cut to do it.
Yeah. And even if you don't take, like, I don't think maybe they're taking that significant of a pay cut. But if you are, like, and you are that guy and you're going to keep saying you're that guy, then you at least got to go kick out some of the dudes who shouldn't be in the league.
Yeah.
That's my big thing. Like, I think Immortals maybe not Immortals would have paid, but I think a couple teams would have paid.
I don't think they should have, though. Like, there's no cost benefit to bringing them in.
Yeah, because they're going to leave you.
Exactly. Because
they're not there for the org.
That's my biggest problem with all of this. And this will be my overarching point. Co-streamers are co-streaming the LCS to improve their own brand. They may enjoy the LCS, but they do not care whether it succeeds or not, because ultimately their content will still be there after it's all said and done. They couldn't give a shit.
True.
And when you have Double Lift, and when you have LS, I'd say, was less of a perpetuator. He was hypercritical. But the difference between LS and Double Lift was LS would say, this play is wrong, this is what you should be doing. And he would complain if he didn't see that. Double Lift would just say, get this guy out of the league. Medios was a little bit more constructive. Sneaky just added one-off comments in. Really nothing too significant. But it's like, you are actively tearing down this product publicly. So think about what that does to the LCS. Put yourself in the shoes of the LCS. Yes, the product is struggling relative to prior years. But the last thing you need, the last thing that sponsors want to hear, are people that have a significant influence over the narrative of your story publicly shitting on the league. What good does that do? On top of that, the main area that you referenced earlier that a lot of people care for, which this pisses me off to no end. I watch co-stream, so I don't have to watch the ads. I can watch Double Lift and everybody else in between games. What the fuck do you think funds the league?
I didn't say ads.
No, not you, but I have heard
Oh,
this
okay.
argument, and I saw this on TikTok, that why I'm going there between games, because why would I want to A, listen to the analyst desk segment, and B, there's nothing on anyways. Sorry, you're supposed to just, if you don't have to actively listen to the ads, but you have to have them there, because that's how this shit gets paid for.
Yeah.
That's how the league exists. You are watching a free product that relies on sponsorships, advertisements, and other areas of revenue in order to survive. And you're telling me you're so selfish that you have to go somewhere else because you don't want to watch the ads? And Double Lift and the other co-streamers, when it's between games or when an ad comes on, what do? They turn off the stream.
Yep.
They go to something else. So advertisers are not getting their promised numbers that they should be getting. What good does that do the LCS? You are just causing long-term hurt by just taking people away and training them not to watch the advertisements. Training them to do anything else, to look away, to do anything else. Rather than, if the LEC gets a sponsor or something like that, people will tune away, but nowhere near in the same amount of scale. At all. And it's not negatively viewed in the same way that it is for the LCS. Like, what? There's
really
no
frustrating.
counter argument to that.
It's just not. I don't know. It's not very. I would say it's not developmental for the league. That's
No.
my biggest thing. Because when you have a lot of, especially historical guys doing it, like dumping on people, it's just even worse. Like it's Terry. It's like having Terry Bradshaw, like co-streaming every NFL game. Like nobody wants to listen to Terry Bradshaw try to call like Aaron Rodgers bad
Yeah.
all the time and other people bad. Like that's not why you watch like football. That's not why you watch anything. And I feel like other sports, you can have people kind of joking around a bit more about it being bad. If casters do it, that's okay. They can say that at times, but
It
I
is
think
never the
casters
majority
also-
narrative.
Yeah, it's the casters do a good job of navigating that.
Yeah.
And that's not what co-streaming does. Co-streaming just becomes an echo chamber, and that echo chamber does get really dangerous. But it's also worse because they like reference other leagues the whole time. Like this league is better, blah 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 blah. And then you like go watch Worlds this year, and really just China and Korea are good. Both Western,
And-
scenes aren't doing great.
Let me add 2 points onto that as well. One of the big counter arguments I always see is, well, the LCS casters and analysts are not being honest to what the product is showing on the screen. One, no shit. They can't come out here and just say this product is shit because, again, what benefit does that serve?
Yeah.
Them coming out and just publicly shitting on the league that they're casting, that they're analyzing. What good does that do anybody? Do they have constructive feedback? Sure. Freak's most notable clips over the last 2 years have been him flaming teams in game. Kobe and Azale have both notably done so as well, publicly, but people wouldn't know because they quote-unquote mute the broadcast. They've been doing this, but not every minute of the game. Why? Because they can't. Because what good does that do?
Yeah,
To
it's
just
not good for the
constantly
league.
be negative. It's not healthy. And the second
Just
part of
ends up killing the league.
Exactly. The second part of this is, well, we need that honesty because that's what drives views. No, the fuck it didn't. The LCS Summer Split had the lowest viewership, peak, and average concurrent that it's had in 5 years. People tried to tell, somebody tried to come at me on TikTok earlier today and it's like, oh, well, viewership has increased. These co-streamers are bringing in new viewers by the 1,000 to help grow the league. No, they haven't. They're taking away the people that were already watching the broadcast that just want to go watch them instead.
Yeah.
We are not seeing a viewership increase. If you don't believe me, go on esports charts, look up every split. Spring 2021 finals was incredibly high. The stat that Riot is preaching for the LCS is average watch time increased. Well, no shit. We had 3 days of games versus the prior 2 that we used to have.
Yeah.
So that's
And
a
that's
given.
never-
We have more league.
It's never good when people start going deep in the stats book for viewership.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
You should just be able, like LEC, off the cuff, 800,000 viewers. Peak.
Yep.
All-time record high for them. That's it.
That's all they
You,
gotta
you
say.
you don't have to dive into it further. You automatically know how the health and status of their league is just by that. Is that the best metric? No, but it is a relevant comparison.
I don't really know anybody who's like actively told me they're excited for lock-in.
No, I don't know a single person.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. I don't know.
And why? Here, let's dive into why. Because this is I care more about this question than anything else.
Yep.
Why do people not care?
No content. There's nothing.
We
to
haven't given them a single reason to.
Yeah.
The argument is all over social media that this year the LCS might be better than the LEC in terms of teams. Now, granted, lock-in hype is dwindled a little bit because you don't have all the main rosters. I get that. Not fighting against that. But the Demacia Cup was still hype in the LPL. And all of these small tournaments and the ability to see 100 Thieves and Evil Genius's full main roster against some of these sub and academy teams puts a precedent early on. It's still good League of Legends.
Do you think it'd be good for a not lower tier org, but maybe one of the mid tier teams to upset lock-in?
Win?
Do you think that
No.
would help with the narrative?
Cause some
Make
upsets.
finals?
Here's the problem though. If that happens, you know very damn well what the narrative's going to be.
True,
NA
it's
is
gonna be good
NA
teams
is
are
so
bad.
shit that the mid-tier teams can even beat our defending champions
True.
in 100 Thieves.
Well, I was more meaning if the C9 or TSM like academy teams could
No,
figure something
I
out.
think it would be more detrimental given the current narrative.
I agree.
If they end up taking it, like it would legitimately hurt the brand even further if 100
Yeah.
Thieves or EG chokes this really hard.
Or Immortals, or if Immortals did something cool.
Yeah,
That
and that's
would
not.
be terrible for the league.
I don't want to shit on these teams. I'm just saying we all
Yeah.
know what the narrative is going to be early on.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Because co-streaming exists for the entirety of lock-in. If you really think that Double is not going to come out and say, "Wow, Immortals won this, and I could have been on EG and won it with them," if you think that he's not going to say that, you're out of your fucking mind.
Which is wacky because Danny's one of the best ACs in the league.
But you know it's gonna. I say that, and you know that it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Although, have you seen some of Danny's tweets?
No, I have not.
I'm not like this isn't a dramaster thing or something to say like there's not like anything behind this that I think is supposed to mean anything, but he's been tweeting a lot about how much he misses Ignar.
Oof.
And I think that's kind of tough.
That's not good.
Yeah. Like,
but I mean, I trust
when I
EG
say a
though.
lot, I mean like he did one on Christmas and he did one another time, another week. Like it's not a ton, but it's enough to where you're like, wow, maybe it was like a mistake bringing in a random support who is trying to replace him with double lift. It's not like he doesn't read rumors.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's like.
Here's my question. Do you think Vulcan's on a tight leash then?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if he plays bad, do you think they bring in Ignar quick?
Well,
do they have Ignar still?
Impact's not a resident though, is he? Or is he?
He is.
Okay, so they have a spot then.
Yes.
If need be. They could. Yeah. I mean, realistically, if Vulcan doesn't go well, they can easily just make a move and do something with it. That's no problem.
Because my only thing is, if you see Vulcan get moved out, how bad that hurts the Jensen double lift. Like, this team should have been sitting here giving us whatever we wanted.
I disagree, though. As long as JoJo Pyun performs decently well, then no, the narrative still is, Vulcan's, fallen off. It is what it is. Like,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, I think that Vulcan, like, if Vulcan can't figure it out with these guys, and Ignar comes back and these guys look good, that it's even more stomping down the idea that you need to keep recycling the old NA talent.
Yeah.
Without new. Which shocks me too, that Riot isn't promoting any of the new squads. I know TSMs and C9s aren't there, but I feel like I've heard nothing about EG. And when I say nothing, I mean like legitimately nothing. And I browse Twitter quite a bit. I browse other ones. I send you a lot of videos of teams and side videos that get me going. And I haven't seen anything from a single LCS team.
Yep.
On Twitter. All I've seen is Fudge say on Skype, I'm going to beat Bjergsen.
Yep.
And I was like, okay. All
And
right.
this gets into the final point around co-streaming as well. I think this. Look, Mark Z was just announced that he is going to be a part-time analyst now. They're shifting back to the format of having 2 permanent analysts and 1 rotating for both days, which I'm really sad about. But
really sad.
The rumors are reportedly Jat might be back. Emily Rand might be one of the consistent analysts, which I'm happy with that duo. If Emily can continue to develop as an analyst, because I do enjoy her personally.
Mark's is funny.
I know. I agree, but they want to go back to that style. And here's my thing with this. This is my one point of optimism that I will say to those that are looking and are just insanely negative on the co-streaming changes. The onus is not on Doublelift, on LS, on Dom, or any of the co-streamers to provide you with content that is entertaining, that is purely on the broadcast. They are a band-aid fix that was not working well, clearly, so it had to be removed. They'd rather deal with the bullet wound than just try and cover it up. They're making changes to broadcast talent. Hopefully it leads to more content. But the biggest problem that we have in North America, as Paul just said, we have no fucking content at all. None. This entire week, I've been waiting for that one thing that's going to come out and hype everybody up for lock-in. I get not all the teams are there. But you still have, as Paul said, all these younger players coming, all these substitute players, but you have some rookies coming in with like TSM that are going to be good to watch. And the only piece of content that we've gotten from the LCS, they did a 10-day countdown to celebrate 10 years of LCS that will end on day 1 of lock-in, but it's all historical stuff, nothing current.
Yep.
Today, they released a quick questions, kind of joke video, which I'm fine with that content, but that can't be the only thing. And that's the problem. Because of the staffing changes that they're making, they clearly were not able to produce any content in the offseason because nobody knew if they'd have a job or not. And because of that, we're left sitting here with nothing. And I don't know. There's no positive to take away from that at the moment.
No.
They just need to get into the studio and just start making shit. Put out as much content as you can. If you put out 100 things in the spring split and 2 of them hit, that's good. That's 2 things you can build off of. It doesn't matter if the other 99 failed. Why do you think the LEC got to the point where they are now? Do you know how much shit they threw against the wall content-wise?
Yep.
That missed? But eventually they found 1 or 2 that hit, specifically the music videos, and they just built. And kept building and building and building, and look where it's at now.
One more, this is just a quick note on what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you can jump back in on top of this, because I want to
Okay.
know what you think. The LEC today announces their lineup of casters and analysts, and the tweet has 10K likes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And that has to be flooring for LCS. They release a tweet with photos of people coming back and easily get 10K likes.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's zero hype around the LCS, and that's purely because we've dropped the ball on content significantly. And I get why people want to turn to co-streaming, because there's not anything for them to latch on to with the main broadcast, but that is not the way to do this. That is, the onus is on the LCS to recognize that and to fix it on their own, because that is the sustainable solution long term, not your co-streaming. Because the co-streamers, as I said earlier, they care about their brand, not about the LCS. If you care about the LCS and you want the LCS to grow, still voice your concerns about the broadcast. Sure, don't be a dick about it, Don't come out here and be like, this person's terrible, they need to be fired. No, give constructive criticism. And when they come out with content, give it a chance and don't just shit on it. But dear God, like, the content difference between the two is just mind-boggling. And it's like, the LCS, what I don't want to see in spring is I don't want to see us just do the same stuff, which it looks like we're already doing. Like the 10 thoughts with Emily Rand, I love that. That's fine. That's a consistent piece of written content that's worked internationally for a while. That's fine. But video content, you need something more. You need skits. You need sketches. You need comedy. You need serious pieces. You need everything. You need a mix of all of it to get it to work. And putting out nothing is just killing us.
Yep. And I went to look it up while you were doing all this. And just to note, Wildfire has 14K likes. Just a picture of Chrissy Costanza, is that her name?
Yep.
Something like that.
Chrissy
Yeah, Chrissy Costanza
or something.
has 30K likes. The other one with the analyst has 8.6K. You go to LCS, bruh. Our best one in a while is 2K. And it's just a picture that says, who do you think will be Spring Split's MVP? And it has a picture of Bjergsen, Spica, Closer, and Fudge. And it's 2K likes. That's our best one. That's our banger. Most of them have 100. Like 100 apiece. The content they put out today, 7 hours ago, has 186.
That's
Like
the video of like the LCS questions.
Yeah, questions.
Click on that and read the comments. Because I did that earlier. That'll give you a real scope of where things are at.
Oh, never mind. It has 605.
Whoa.
A real boost to the content.
Sorry. Sorry.
I want a high five.
And I
Captain
just
Flowers comment.
I just want to be clear to anybody from the LCS that might, for some reason, end up seeing this. This is not me shitting on your brand. This is me giving constructive feedback of what we need to see to improve it.
Yep.
I'm not saying that the league needs to end, that anybody's bad or anything else like that. I'm saying exactly what we need to see from the product moving forward. I feel, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like this has mostly been constructive criticism other than the backlash towards people that have been irrational against co-streaming.
Yeah. If you want to rewind. I was just letting know. Someone asked if we talked about co-streaming. And I was like, yeah, you'll wanna rewind like 20 minutes back. Because that's when we started. But no, it's not hate. It's not even flaming them. It's not trying to be rude. It's more of just like right now there's something going on that isn't really clicking. And if you want to get out of this, you're gonna have to change things. Because like what college football did to kind of mix things, because last year was their lowest like viewership year ever on a national title. So this year they tried to change stuff up. They tried to bring in different hype. They kind of changed the way they marketed it going in. And unfortunately can't change the teams and people get bored of the same team every year. But they changed a lot of their marketing style and they brought in a lot of guys like Andrew Luck and Robert Griffin III to do content pieces on their platform.
Yes. That's
And
the big note. On their platform.
On their platform. And if that's something LCS wants to try to do, if they want to try to save things by bringing in a double lift type, bringing in a Jensen type, bring in a Broxa type because he's back on TL, do what you have to do. Bring in people. That's okay. But I wouldn't keep going down this road, especially the fact that you're moving people to part-time. That's worrying. And I want to keep this up.
I don't mind it to a certain extent when it comes to like the talent reductions, because by all means let's be honest, we had too many people on the broadcast last year. The constantly rotating analyst desk and never knowing who was on.
Yep.
It didn't feel like it lended well to anything. We talked about this with Sylvix. The intro shows, while great, those are things that you should be putting out Monday through Friday. Those are the pieces of content that you need that, to be clear, need to be way more about the LCS rather than just like general league and general like stuff in general. There's even replay files, for as great as the show was purely a historical look. It did nothing to build the current narrative of the LCS. It just gave you more insight into the past. We need more attention on what's going on right now. People need to be excited about Jojo Pune entering the league in the same way that they're excited about Flacked and Targamas for G2. But we're not. We're not producing any content that leads up to that hype. There's no discussion around it because we're not forcing the discussion. The LCS drives the narrative. That's the important part here. The reason why they're downscaling staff and the reason why they're making all these changes is to hopefully take control of the narrative. That's good, but you need to start talking about it. You can't control a narrative if you're not speaking.
I agree.
And you're speaking, your way of promoting that is through your content and through your analyst desk segments. We're not, with the season hasn't started yet, so where's your content? And don't tell me COVID's a goddamn excuse because we've been in the off season for 2.5 months. I don't care if you were changing staff. There had to have been a few people that knew they were staying around, like Captain Flowers and a few others that you could have worked with to put something out.
I know he was going through a break.
Yeah,
so like
fair.
maybe if you wanna,
I don't want.
No, I'm saying like if that's though an excuse is that he was on a break, Trevor or Quickshot was also on a break, and LEC's other members filled in, and your guy somebody has to fill in. Like right now, the issue is honestly LCS has no Medic or Dracos or Vedius.
No. You have
I feel
nobody to just spitball ideas and somebody to just like say, do it, fuck it, do it.
Yeah, those three I feel like really push the boundaries. And then Shox is really good at getting them to do TikToks or something random.
Yeah.
And their youngness and just building up is awesome. And then you have like, I don't know, whatever the LCS is trying to do.
And like, here's the thing. A lot of people made a big deal out of Avali not returning to the LCS back when, and to a certain extent, I do agree. But at the same time, people need to realize her content is very niche to a certain extent. That like that cannot dominate your content. That needs to be like every once in a while you throw a segment like that in to kind of like spice it up a little bit. But that's not sustainable long term.
It wasn't for me at least.
No, by no means am I trying to discredit or say that she shouldn't have been there. I still think she should be a part of the LCS. But it's like, I don't know. And Alex brings up a very good point in chat. Is it the casters? Is it the people that we've been seeing? Or is it the people not giving them the green light to do it? And the problem is we don't know.
We don't know right now.
I refuse to believe if Jad is involved. Think about how much content Jad was able to put out prior to becoming TL's head coach. The JLXP became a beloved podcast across all of International League. Every time he was on the analyst desk, people enjoyed his segments. Every time he did supplemental content, like the TSM skits and a few other things that they would do there, they did very, very well.
Yeah.
Where is that? And if we're not getting that from the people that we currently have with the LCS, then you need to find new people that are willing to do so. I understand it takes time to build people up like that, but that's where it's like, they guaranteed to have a talent agent somewhere.
Yeah, and the one thing is that's odd about them bumping Marks is that like his one Silver Scrapes meme went huge.
Yeah.
That's like one of your few people who actually hit on a content piece and you're dumping him. Like it just makes no sense to me. It's like that was one of the few things that people genuinely loved. And they're dumping him. And it's just like worrying me because it seems to be the trend. It seems to be the trend that they're getting rid of a guy who actually hit. And that's gonna be weird. Is Jat back?
We don't know.
If he's not back,
that's everybody's guess.
Mark's part-time, that worries me.
Oh no, I'm telling you right now, if Jat is not back and Mark was moved to part-time, we got problems. because there's not a single person announced that's already a part of the LCS ecosystem, to my knowledge, that I have faith that will put out content like we need on a consistent basis.
I mean, we're
Again,
dang near to a point where just stream from the players with their comms, like.
and it's like I don't.
I mean,
don't-
because Rivington's been gone. He's been doing Valorant.
Valorant, yeah.
And honestly, I don't know if people didn't like him or not. I thought he was a good commentator.
I enjoyed him.
And him being gone has really, you can feel a gap is there.
Yeah.
At least. I mean. Yeah. I
It's
mean,
just-
who was it else that left? Zyrene, right? Was that his name?
Yeah.
When he left, I was really sad, and it just feels like every time somebody's good on LCS, they leave.
Which 9 times out of 10 speaks more to management than anything else.
Yep.
But it's like,
And they don't even hire Ender when he wants to come home. Like, that's crazy.
to be fair,
No-
Ender did want to do Valorant. Like, he specifically said
Oh,
that
he wanted to do
Yes, he
Valorant?
wanted to do Valorant. So it's a little bit different. Yeah,
they offer him a
Zyrene
deal?
was fired due to lateness issues. He missed an alarm for Worlds and then got fired afterwards. So that I do understand that is a little bit different. But at some point, time has passed. In my mind.
My thing is, though, I get, like, you want to fire him for the lateness issue, right? But, like, oh, that just doesn't stick with me because, like, was it one mistake or multiple?
One mistake, but apparently it was a very big one at Worlds. Like a very significant one. So look,
Yeah,
that
that just isn't enough for me because, like, my thing is he was a big part of their content and them moving up, and
okay, well here's my question to you: is there a single person that you know that you would like to see on the analyst desk that you think would make it more enjoyable, or not even necessarily on the analyst desk? I think if you personally, this is just me, I'm fine with a Jat, Emily, and one rotating guest analyst desk. That's fine so long as Emily continues to develop in the way that she is.
Yeah.
Who would you hire else to just do content?
Nobody. I don't know of anybody.
That's the problem. I can't think of anybody.
You could start doing some streamers, but
you could, but like how many of them are going to be willing to come
Only a
on the LCS
couple,
broadcast
yeah.
for the rate that they're doing? Put Dizzy Davis
And-
Ariels on the LCS. Dude, here's the thing. Paul would do better
Yeah.
because Paul knows like the actual like analysis of the game. I would not do well on the analyst desk. I'm telling you that now. I don't.
You would one time say, "I just feel like this team's gonna win," and people would be like, "What's he saying?" But you're usually right when you say that, though.
You need people on the analyst desk that know the game at a very
Sure.
in-depth level, which I don't. Look, I enjoy making content, and by all means, you want to bring me in to like head up like just random like bullshit content for the hell of it and just be like featured on broadcast from time to time and like maybe discuss like general optics around the team. Fuck yeah. But I'm not going to sit here and try and talk about the game itself or like why this player picked this item, because that's not me. That's not what I'm good at. But if you need somebody that's going to do like a weekly therapy video or like content like that's just more like entertainment purely based around the storylines. I give zero fucks about what happens in game on a technical level. Just
How did that
purely
video
macro.
go, by the way?
It went decently well.
Let's go.
It went. Twitter's never really a metric that I use.
Mhm.
Those never really tend to do all that well. The LCS therapy video did almost 3K views, 3 shares, and positive comments all around.
Nice. But
So
yeah,
I will take that.
I'm thinking you could try to bring on some Trick 2G, Tyler 1, and like maybe Double Lift at some point. You bring him on. Get Sneaky in there, Meteos. Those are 2 consistent ones they try to ditch the as good as the show was, the podcast show they did.
Yeah, next
that
level.
one, keep that one. Keep next level occasionally. You don't have to put it out a ton.
Yes.
Occasionally.
Or I'm fine with it every week, just on Tuesdays. Put that on
True.
Tuesdays. Put the dive on Thursdays. The next level will just
That's
focus on
not a
like macro
terrible-
elements of the league, and
Yeah.
the dive goes like in depth on the current status of the teams, etc., stuff like that.
And then you know what I really want on there that I feel like we need on the analyst desk? I want coaches. I want to know who Chowie is. I want to know who Reaper is. I feel like I never hear Reaper talk. Like you have to look for his interviews. And I have to look for Chowie interviews. And I want to hear them on the analyst desk occasionally talking, getting it out there. They both have good English. I want to hear LS talk. I want to hear what he has to say. I want to hear TL's coach, Giotto. I don't want to say it wrong.
Giotto.
But I want to hear him talk. And I want to hear Immortals. I want to see both of Immortals on there. I want to see their rookie head coach and Dardoch on there.
Here's the thing I'll add to that, though. While I want to see them, I want to have people on the broadcast that can also keep a compelling conversation with them. The thing that made made LS on the LEC broadcast last year so entertaining was that Shocks, Vedius, Dracos, and everybody else, they were able to keep up with him. They were able to meme just as much. They understood what he was talking about. Were able to kind of push back on some of the points, but still continue the conversation. A lot of times what happens with the LCS, it seems like, is these casters, people come in, or not casters, the coaches, players, they come in and they dominate the entire conversation. Like the LCS tries to like put them up on a prop and like make it purely about them. It should be about them, but it should also be about them and their interactions with the people that are up there. And I just don't feel like it ever has been. It's just like it's purely questions rather than conversation. I think it's the best way of saying that.
Alex, did you hear LS enough already? True.
Yes and no, but get ready because they're going to use and abuse the ever-living crap out of that one.
Yeah, I saw also interesting side bit I'll put in. People should go watch the Marks and Travis Gafford. Is LS nepotistic? Funny
Great video, by the way. Great
Incredible video. Very funny and very good.
Very informative, fair, still jokes around a good bit.
Yeah.
But like is a kind of a meme question brought into a serious light, which I
it's
really
a very
like.
good like comedic, well, mockumentary really, like more than anything, or mocku commentary. I don't know what you'd call that.
Yeah, mocku commentary.
Because like it's them putting some legitimate points out there that his friends seem to get better positions than not his friends when he's running a team, and that can sometimes lead to his team underperforming and him taking on more stress than he needs to because he's simultaneously defending his friends and also getting beat. But it's funny. It's a good video. And that type of stuff, I wish they would promote that. Like, slap that up on there. Honestly, hire Gafford and Marks to occasionally do a video for LCS. Part-time Travis Gafford. Part-time that man too. If you're gonna part-time
I
Marks,
doubt Travis would ever take it.
I don't think he would, but it would be hilarious if he did, because I would like the content. But yeah, and as much to your credit as we don't love her cringy style, like Ovalie was at least throwing things out there.
Yes, and that's the important part.
Yeah.
She put content out there. Whether you liked it or not was completely irrelevant. She put stuff out there for you to digest.
Because I really today wanted I wanted today to talk about, like, I wanted this to be all about power rankings, who we thought was going to win lock-in, getting excited. But when they literally did nothing to hype it, that became impossible to come on here and do.
Yeah.
You
It's sad that we're the week of lock-in and this is the conversation.
Yeah, like but we can't just come out here and tell people, hey, we're so excited for blah 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 and blah 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 to see, is TSM's Academy mid actually good? Is Cloud9's is Fudge gonna be good mid? That'll be sick. Is EG's new roster good? Is TL gonna just stomp everyone? Or is 100 Thieves still the best? But instead we're sitting here going, so there's been like 2 videos this week with about, and the highest liked piece of content this week is a picture that says, "Who's your spring split MVP?" before lock-in. I really hated that part, really, the most.
Yeah.
They go, "Who's your spring split MVP or spring MVP?" And they don't account lock-in for that.
No,
So like,
you can tell there's just like this intentional ignoring of like, we're just gonna cut our losses with lock-in because the majority of teams aren't there and focus on spring. That's fine. I hope you know I'm gonna be super critical the week leading into LCS spring if you don't put out shit every day.
yeah,
Like, not even just one. At this point, you need multiple things a day.
yeah, and they have to just be okay, and not the around the horn budget edition. We don't need that again, even though it was kind of funny, kind of good, kind of bad sometimes. I just think it's not what LCS needs right now.
Oh no, I agree. No, that I
Yeah.
100% agree upon. And like, I feel like that would be a great Monday show.
Yeah,
If
it's
you,
just
if you,
kind of to me.
what do you think of this? A Monday version of that, all of the questions purely focus around what happened in the prior 2 days. So one of
True.
the questions is like, Dignitas threw a 3K gold lead. Who's the most to blame? And then let 3 people pick like, oh, well, it was this person. It was this person. No, it was coaching. Like, let them actually debate the LCS and what's going on. Like, that's the thing about Around the Horn that made it so good is like when they're talking about topics, like they're very honed in on a specific thing.
Yep.
That show was too overarching. They asked things that weren't related to League. They asked things that were related to League in general, to LCS, but it's like, this is a show leading to the LCS. Every question needs to be about the LCS. And if you're truly telling me that you don't have enough writers to be able to figure out those questions, I don't know what to tell you. I agree that the Friday spot was not good because you want to ask questions leading up into the current week, but there's only so many hypotheticals you can ask. So shift the show to a Monday and just purely ask questions based on what happened and allow it to be actual breakdown and analysis of it.
Yeah, just don't make it a cheap trick.
Yeah. Like, make it like an actual 30-minute show with a little bit of a break, or, well, it's a YouTube video, so you don't even need that. Just like a good 25-minute thing purely reflecting on the past week of League of Legends.
Yep.
And then like one prediction question at the end. And that's it.
Yeah, because right now it just doesn't have that vibe at all.
Voila, we just turned a show that nobody likes into... Not nobody likes. I don't want to say that, dear God, because I enjoyed it. We just turned a show that not as many people tune into something that's probably a lot more positive for the LCS without needing to create something brand new.
And as weird as it is to say, my one little last hint for them I think will help. Stick to 5 to 10 minutes. It's not going to kill you to stick to 5 to 10 minutes. People do not have attention spans for these 30-minute vids. Honestly, most of your videos should be 2 to 5.
Yeah.
Just how it is. Like, there's a reason in human, like, social media history, Twitter, Vine, TikTok have all succeeded as short method, get it out there quickly type of social media platforms.
TikTok is the #1 social media platform in the world right now.
Yep.
What does that tell you? People want content that's more than just words and more than just something like stupidly simple.
Yep.
But they still don't want it more than a minute on average.
Yep.
And that's
because
like,
they also don't need it that long.
No. And to the point made in chat, are they trying to get extra ad revenue from the longer videos? The ad revenue is nothing. So no. That was a design choice that they just simply made. They're like the ad revenue that they're getting on that is minimal to the point where it really just does not matter.
Slappa, I mean, they should be able to get a sponsor anyway on the video. They're a professional league, and they have people whose literal jobs are to do that and manage their sponsorships on every piece of content. So they should have a sponsor on every piece of content, anyways.
Yeah.
If that's what's most important, is making a quick buck on your videos, you should have a sponsor on there. Slap it on there for 2 to 5 minutes. But you don't really need that. The whole point of the 2 to 5 minute videos is to get people to watch Friday through Sunday. And if people aren't
now
watching
just
Friday through
Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, true. The whole point is to get people to watch Saturday and Sunday. And if people aren't doing that, then, I mean,
Don't know
which
what
they
to say
aren't.
at that point.
Yeah, there's no point. Your videos are falling on deaf ears, and
Yep.
it's always good.
But anything else you want to say on this before we move into locking? Because I do want to cover it for like 15 minutes prior to.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this.
Okay. So the Reaper article. Let's talk about that and lock in.
So basically, his personal like tier list is what I would say ours has been that we've agreed upon is 100 Thieves, TL are the obvious two that he's feeling and we're feeling. And then his middle team right now is EG because they're the only one with actual like their whole team there. And then C9 TSM sucks that their whole roster isn't there. And we'll wait to see what they have. And then don't know if he mentioned anything about Immortals because I didn't get to completely dive into it. I kind of just caught the scrapes, but I'd be interested if he did because that's kind of been our team that we've been like, maybe they can do something because they're old, but they probably won't, sadly. And he didn't mention anybody else because none of the rest matter. Although I still think CLG is a dark horse. I just feel it. I think that you can win through bottom lane in professional league.
Here's my prediction. I somewhat agree with his power rankings, but I'm going to adjust them for lock-in based on the teams that we're hearing. I think 100 Thieves is clear-cut number 1. I think, and I'm going straight down top 5, like numbered. I'm not putting anybody in the same category. Number 2 is without a doubt Evil Geniuses, hands down. Number 3 is number 3. I'm gonna say is Team Liquid, because they have to rotate out with Core JJ and Han Sama due to the green card of Core JJ not being in. They're my 3 team, regardless of Bjergsen and Whippo. My 4 is CLG, and my 5 is Cloud9.
Overall,
that's how I think it finishes. 6, I'm saying TSM.
That's not a bad take, I think. Yeah, sorry I had to stand up there. The vent was blowing directly into my eyes and just seething me. But
way to go.
Yeah, so everyone got a good nut shot. But that was, I would say I agree with most of it. Like, I don't see any problems because I don't really see what the heck TSM's academy is supposed to do. I mean, I'm interested in their ADC a lot, in their mid laner and their support. I think their whole bot side really, really interesting because their ADC is 100 Thieves Prodigy, and 100 Thieves seems to pump out ADCs like mad.
Yep.
Their support is Vietnam Prodigy, and their mid laner is obviously a Korean prod. So that'll be interesting. Their jungler and Viper kind of have me a little whatever. I mean, we'll see how that goes. But if they can pull something off, it'd be sick. Like, that would be nice. Don't expect it. The rest of them, yeah, I just agree. Like, I don't know. CLG is the only team I'm kind of iffy on. But it is what it is.
It's hard to tell because I weirdly enough don't know all the rosters of everybody that's playing. Like, I'm legitimately not sure of who's starting where. Because FlyQuest has their full roster, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so FlyQuest has their full roster. EG has their full roster. 100 Thieves has theirs. EG has theirs. Dignitas is irrelevant. and even they don't have their full roster, ironically. I don't know. It's I don't even know what to say at this point. I really don't. It's so hard to not just fixate on 100 Thieves and Evil Geniuses at this point.
In TL, I mean TL is very good.
TL, yeah, to a certain extent. It just sucks because they're going to be rotating players, which makes
Yeah.
it a lot tougher to like really gauge where they're going to be. Because
I think the only thing to be excited about mostly is mid laners.
And bot laners to a certain extent.
Yeah, some of the bot lane matchups are going to be really good, but because Core JJ and Hansama can't play at the same time, that hurts it. I think the mid laners is where you're going to see a lot of interesting like narratives, because that's where most of the interesting narratives are. And then top lane is going to be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited to see. I guess I am more excited this than I thought. I just got myself so down in the last 40 minutes of conversation that it's like trying to bounce back up a little bit. By all means, I'm excited for lock-in. And I think anybody that's saying like, oh, lock-ins are irrelevant. Imagine if the spring split was starting right now. Imagine. It'd be bad.
Spring split was?
If spring split was starting right now.
It would be bad.
So
Terrible.
we have this enjoyable tournament that you can kick back, relax, watch for a bit, watch 100 Thieves kick everybody's ass in their Gucci polo looking jerseys, and call it good. I mean, it's just gonna be entertaining league. I don't think like you compare this to what the LEC is gonna have. The LEC is gonna have beyond hype matchups already, like immediately into the split. LCS is just gonna be purely about like the entertainment in the show.
Yeah, I agree actually to that. Like I think it'll be really LEC is going to be really interesting, and then LCS hopefully it's fun. Hopefully the games are intense, but I'm genuinely just worried about like hype. I don't know.
I
don't know.
Here's a good closer question for you.
Yeah.
What is the peak concurrent viewership going to be for both the LCS and the LEC this weekend?
I don't know. LEC probably breaks 300-400. LCS maybe 130.
I'm saying 300 for Vitality versus Mad Lions. That's going to be the most hype matchup. Well, actually, let me double check that. I don't want to speak completely out of my ass. Vitality Mad Lions is the first matchup of the day on Friday in a super week. That's going to be great. You have Oh, never mind. That's the match. Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock our time. Vitality versus Fnatic, the two top teams in the LEC already playing each other. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's going to hit 400,000. I think it peaks at 400. And then I think the LCS if the LCS has a good weekend to my mind is hitting 6 figures.
Yeah, just terrible. Like that's terrible.
And then we're gonna come on next week and talk about viewership. Yay!
I mean, the issue is like they're gonna need a big org to salvage this, basically, and I don't know if any of our big orgs can.
No, I don't think they can.
It's not good that it's not great that TSM averaging what they're averaging are still basically pulling massive numbers.
Yep. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really have any other items to talk about, and I got to spend some time with Emily tonight. So
yeah.
Anything else you want to say before we call it a night?
No, I feel good. Well, not good, but good enough, you know.
Do you feel optimistic for the future, or are you weary?
Weary after what they did this week.
Well, hopefully a good weekend of games will change our perspective.
I don't know. Maybe. But I mean, they kind of trolled.
Yeah.
You know? You know what I'm saying. They trolled.
Yep.
It's not even a like they kind of trolled now. It's more of like a
how
this is
how
like,
bad it how bad is the damage gonna? It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of how bad it's gonna be.
yeah.
And by how
This is
bad, we're
gonna
not
take-
saying the product's gonna be bad. We're saying the viewership. The viewership is gonna be your indicator.
Yeah.
So.
Because like right now it feels like they're barely gonna break 100K.
Yeah. I would love to be proven wrong. I hope we're proven wrong. But
I think so.
I don't know.
Because Bjergsen was supposed to be the big thing to come back and save viewership, and they haven't talked about him like at all.
Nope.
So
not once. We'll see.
And... well, on that note, can't wait for next week.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for tuning in. For those that don't know, somehow, some way, the LEC kicks off this Friday at 11 a.m. with Vitality versus Mad Lions, and the LCS kicks off later in the day at, I believe, 5 p.m. Let me double check that. Yes,
Yeah,
5:30 with TSM versus 100 Thieves, the rivalry matchup between me and Paul, which we didn't even talk about one little bit because the main roster for TSM is not going to be in. Nothing you can do. Sorry, Paul. Yeah. Tune in.
Our
Enjoy some
academy
league.
team beats yours.
I would cry. I will cry.
I get a
live on
speak.
broadcast.
Yes.
Say it, Paul. Do it.
What? Oh, love you, Speaker. Thank you, Speaker.
Yep.
Sorry you can't play this week, Speaker.
Yeah.
Don't let them hold you back, Speaker.
Nothing you can do. Have a good week, guys. Enjoy League of Legends being back.
Bye.